He's being live streamed. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Live streamed. Steak eating.
Live is up, dude.
Upcoming. All right. Click on that. And we are welcome. Welcome to the podcast. And we are good. All righty.
We are going live. Tonight, Colin is going to eat a steak live on the show and give us his opinion. That should be interesting.
His opinion about what?
He's
Whether the steak is as cracked up as it's supposed to.
he's getting a longhorn steak with the Parmesan crust, and he's going to give us his opinion on how it tastes. He just went to pick it up. That's funny. I didn't think he was actually going to do it.
She was just sent me a note. I was telling him I'd be avoiding them tomorrow because they don't want me. They don't want. He doesn't want Hawks to overwork himself. Said we'll have the satisfaction of your company some practice after this event. Make it worth your while. I wouldn't want to waste your time hauling it up here just for our pre-tournament pansy hands.
There's Sonic. What's up, buddy?
Well, and Black Ice said just sent me a note back. Yes, sir. So I guess he'll be joining us in Harrisburg tomorrow.
Oh, Ice is going? Nice. Devin's Forum in the house. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing good too. Just patiently waiting for Colin to come on and eat his Parmesan crusted steak and give us some feedback.
More ways than one.
Deborah Gibson, hello everyone, 98. What's up? I sent the link out to a bunch of people. No one's coming on. If anyone wants to come on, come and join us.
I'll be right back.
Say hello. Arm crusted steak. That's right. That's right. Colin went and picked it up, and he's going to try it live on the show so that he can give us some feedback, since me and Shubich told him that he needs to try it. Oh, let me post the YouTube on Facebook. Parmesan crusted steak. Let me share this link on Facebook.
Yep, starting off quietly tonight. You'd think this was a holiday weekend, but
Yeah.
no.
Since I'm posting the link, Dave, why don't you tell everybody a lovely Dave Shell story?
What particular lovely Dave Shell story do you want?
I don't know.
I was thinking of going to 5 practices this weekend in 48 hours, but I'm not going to.
You're not. How many then? 4, 3?
Only 3.
TJ Trout in the house. What's up, buddy? Like button engaged. Oh, good call. I always forget to like our own podcast. Yeah, buddy.
So is TJ Trout going to come to practice tomorrow in Harrisburg?
That's a question for TJ.
Yes. Well, since he's on, I figured I'd ask him. He can tippy tap out. Since I understand, well, Miguel checked in when it's going to be, and heard a rumor that Dustin may show up from up north. Black Ice is going to be there, from what I understand. And of course, the usual cast of characters. But
TJ, are you going to that practice tomorrow? We got 9 people watching. I guess not everybody is as excited as I am about watching Colin eat a steak.
yeah, sorry, TJ. Wife is going through some health issues. Sorry to hear that. It's never fun.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, I no, years and years ago, decades ago, before most of you were born, I remember there was this one of those cutesy sayings in Reader's Digest. It said, claimed it was an old Muslim proverb. It said, "He who has his health has hope, and he who has hope has everything." And it's certainly true that when I do not have my health, I'm quite cranky.
I would hate to see how cranky you get if we take your gold bond away.
Yeah, probably really bad. Deborah wants to know why is Chuck not representing 98 anymore? I mean, you change alliances there or what?
Chuck hates us.
No, I've been I've been tasked to try to revitalize Team Lethal Arms. I was a member.
Their practice is starting to get big again, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and we're trying to bring back the team concept there. It's kind of got away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just trying to put a team together, represent a little more of the old Team Lethal Arms. Hence the old logo is back. Just
World's strangest man in the house. Yo.
trying to help Paul in, a couple guys, just get it together again.
Yeah, I mean, they fell off for a while. There were times where, like, when they weren't having practice for a good stretch there, right?
Oh yeah, years.
Well, it was that, and I guess they were having some like private practices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, some of the old original Lethal Arms stuff, as far as apparel, kind of fell to the wayside. So they really didn't have like a team shirt anymore. So we're gonna do that. Just gonna kind of go places as a team and stuff.
Well, they had that. They had a team event. One of the first things I went to when I started up. They had a team event with against Marcio Barbosa's people
Yeah, we're gonna do that again.
in New Jersey.
We're gonna have a team versus team. Just kind of working on the details yet with High Five.
Yeah, they had to borrow Mike Mo Andrevic, Mike the younger, because they were short on lightweight, so he pulled Henny.
Yeah, we're gonna put together, I don't know, 6 or 8 matches. Lethal Arms versus Team High Five. I think they're a lot of fun.
Well, they have plenty of lightweights. I mean, they have a nice crowd generally, but I think they probably lean towards the lighter weights.
Yeah, that might be that might be the biggest problem because we don't have a whole lot of real lighter weight guys.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple.
Yeah, I knew this thing would do its thing again. Let me get out of this. Why? See, I've left messages and it still goes bing. But what messages?
Got a couple of tough lightweights too. Del Rivera, Brian Hickes, guys like that.
That's cool.
But we'll see how it goes. Probably should have a pretty good showing up at Utica, East versus West. Well, we had guys like I don't remember what Troy's last name is. That's horrible. But it seems like everywhere he goes, he's wearing a Lethal Arms shirt.
Who's that?
Troy. He goes by Troy Bounce Fit.
Taub?
Yeah, Troy's a good dude.
Taub?
Something like that, yeah. Wherever he goes, he's always representing Team Lethal Arms, stuff like that. Of course, Andrew, which I can't pronounce his last name. But
Majerski?
yeah, I guess. But
In the barber.
Yeah,
so
he's a good dude. I like him.
we probably should have a pretty good turnout. They're set up at Utica, East versus West.
And very cleverly, James runs the after pole 60 miles away. Bizarre.
Well, there's no place in Utica to hold it.
Yeah,
I find that hard to believe.
should just have it at the place.
Yeah, I mean, I would really think that. I mean, obviously it's not a bar, but I can't imagine that. Basically that we'd be thrown out of the. That Hale would throw us out. Have it at that location. In fact,
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. Not having one at all.
But then on the some people want it, and admittedly, actually, in a way, it might even better not having some place with a liquor license, and people can bring their own and save some money.
I don't care if there's not an after party as long as they after pull for a little while.
Yeah, we went to
that's the fun part. I don't care about all the rest.
Well, 2 of us went over to that thing the last time.
Oh, here's Colin.
Nobody did a blasted thing until after midnight. They were just sitting around, sort of munching on pizza with one table.
Colin, we just want to hear mouth noises.
I wish I had a better microphone for the full ASMR experience. All right. This is my first ever Longhorn experience, by the way.
Holy moly. Which one did you get? Which steak?
I got the ribeye.
Nice choice.
And they give me a whole loaf of bread. Is that what this is?
Fucking right, dude.
Holy shit.
Good too. I because you were eating it tonight, dude, I ordered one and I was like, I'm gonna eat it with Colin. And then I just fucking ate it at dinner time. I couldn't wait.
Holy shit, this looks good.
Did
I think
the parm crust?
Yeah, they got the parm crust.
Fucking right.
We request to see it. Well, hang on
Dave
there.
Shubich is going to be so fucking excited. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Mashed potatoes too. Good choice.
Mashed potatoes. And I got the chowder. I'm excited about the chowder, but I'm not going to waste
Oh,
any
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You get right into the steak.
Yeah.
I just used to
How
this.
many viewers do we have for this? 1,000?
Yeah, close. Fucking 8. But this could change things. Oh my goodness, the first bite.
Holy fuck.
Right?
That's really good.
Oh. Were we on the money or what?
Yeah.
Rhonda knows.
I made Shubich try it, and then he was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And now he got like all the guys up there to try it. Now it's like spreading,
I don't know how I ate steak without a Parmesan crust before.
right? It's like now when I get a normal steak somewhere else, I'm like, it's like it's not the same. That's hilarious.
It's delicious.
No,
Yeah, but-
Shubich is on the chat.
But Longhorn Steakhouse with going there and not getting a blooming onion, kind of hard to. You ever have that, Ryan?
I have it Outback.
That's Outback.
I
Yeah.
think that they have one at Longhorn also.
Yeah, they have the what do they call it there?
Yeah, they don't call it a blooming onion; they call it something else.
Yeah, it's like onion petals. I've had it there. That's good too.
At Texas Road is a cactus blossom. I know that.
Yeah,
Texas Roadhouse is very good.
yeah. They don't have a Parmesan crust though.
They do not. Fucking bastards. Good thing I'm quitting.
Quitting Parmesan crust. Steaks.
Holy fuck.
Huh? Always come to a fat guy for recommendations on good things. David Marr says, #carrots.
Yeah, Miss Carrots came on last night after. Well, actually, she wanted to come on a little bit after 1.
Miss Carrots.
She wanted to come on, and so I called her back. I said, "No, we were already off because we were off about 1 o'clock last week." She, sent something about said, "Send me the link about 20 after 1." I was still awake, so I called her and we chatted for a while. She wanted to show us her injury. She basically pulled something. It was really, oh God, arm was really black and blue. I mean, it looked horrible. On what she did.
Schubert said next PA tournament we mob Longhorns together.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, dude.
Is there one in Utica?
After party at Longhorns.
Is there one in Utica? That's what we need to figure out.
Dude, could we do a practice at a Longhorns? That would be fun.
Now, Colin, Utica. We're going out to Grimaldi's Diner.
Yeah, Jeff Luke's paying, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, chicken fried steak.
Well, that's the verdict, dude. Colin likes it.
Yeah, it's actually like it's incredibly good.
We're just converting people to the Parmesan crust one person at a time.
Adds a nice bit of saltiness to the
Yeah,
steak.
right. Like you don't have to add salt when you have that.
Oh, alas, it appears that the nearest ones to Utica on their website are in Syracuse and Albany. Nothing in Utica. Syracuse area, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
There's really not a whole lot in Utica, New York.
Stewart said, Colin knows meat, so I'd take his word, bros.
More than you know, Shubich. You have no idea.
Oh, man.
Yep, sorry, not Utica.
Closest Longhorn to Utica is in Liverpool. Liverpool, England.
No, no, we've had some tournaments in Liverpool. It's out
That's
near
where James and Michelle live, is Liverpool.
Yeah, it's out near the state fairgrounds. There are, however, a shitload of them in Harrisburg area, including, let's see, Harrisburg.
Dude, we got to get Longhorn as a fucking sponsor and be like, hey, we'll be eating your steaks live.
Just down the road, Harrisburg Colonial Park Wall, Jonestown Road. That's out in that area,
Yeah.
very close to where the Keystone is.
Now, Colin, I got to ask, dude, how did you get your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good job.
With the travel, it's ended up a bit more medium, but still got a cool center, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it always changes a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the 10-minute drive, let
Yeah.
it cook a bit more, but I regret nothing. This is amazing.
David Marr said a Longhorn steak with a Gold Bond crust. That's great.
Yes, there is a Longhorn Steakhouse 5.8 miles from the location of the Keystone.
There we go.
Yep.
That's what we got to do after Keystones, dude. Longhorn.
Yeah, we just don't know where Keystones is going to be yet this year.
Yeah.
Well, let's rephrase that. It's if it is at the same place it's been the last 2 years, it's 5.8 miles away.
I would imagine it'll be somewhere in Harrisburg, though, right?
Yeah, but I think we're going to
Area.
go in. I think we're going to go indoors this year.
Really?
Well, like that one year when it was windy as fuck, kind of sucked.
Last year
Last year,
was
everybody,
horrible.
like fucking 11 tents got destroyed.
Yeah, talking to James, he's like, I think we've outdone our luck here with it not raining or something. So
Yeah.
might want to look for someplace indoors.
Well, in the one year it was hot as blazes. And then last year it wasn't hot, but it blew everything halfway to Lebanon.
I was in the middle of the tent. I didn't give a shit. I was fine.
All them people standing around the tent, you didn't feel any wind at all inside.
No, not at all.
She would said that's some incentive for Keystones.
Rondon is Levon of food recommendations.
Fucking damn right.
Well, like I have friends that give directions by, well, you have to go to this bar, and you make a right, and you go that bar, make a left. You go, Grondon makes it by restaurants.
Fucking damn right, dude. I know a good steak when I see one.
I doubt you on a lot of things, Ryan. This was not one of them I doubt you on. I'm not disappointed at all.
World's strongest.
I knew it was. Were you like? I knew it was going to be good.
I knew it was going to be good. This is really freaking good, though.
I know, dude. The crust makes all the difference. It's crazy.
Well, World's Strangest Man said he thinks Levon is probably the Levon of food recommendations. I would say yes.
That's probably right.
On sides, that's probably true. And then we also have a question from the audience is wanting to know, what is Chuck drinking tonight?
Water.
Oh,
Levon is, yeah. Levon is the king of long range high end stamina.
complete with oxygen tank.
That's all right. I doubt he watches our podcast.
How's his English, even if he does?
Probably due to the time zone. It's probably the only reason he doesn't watch it.
All right. So Parmesan crusted ribeye. What do you want me to rate this out of?
Oh, so I would say, well, let's go 1 to 10. 1 out of 10, like 1 being terrible and 10 being amazing.
9 out of 10. Parmesan crusted ribeye from Longhorn.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes, pretty plain,
Yeah.
but the shrimp lobster chowder. This is the
Oh,
next
here
one.
we go. Here we go.
Colin, did you try the bread yet?
No,
Dude,
I just
do.
manhandled that steak.
you gotta
So-
You gotta
Bread.
try a piece of that bread.
dunk the bread in the soup.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Deborah only likes Chuck when he drinks. That's not bad, Deborah. Some people don't even like him then.
Dude, the bread is good because you can use that to
And Chuck is okay with that.
clean up the leftovers of Parmesan crust.
Bread's moderately fresh. It's good.
And judge people by the enemies they have or the people that can't stand them.
This chowder's really friggin' good.
Nice. So the steak was a 9 out of 10. I mean, that's a pretty good score, really.
9 out of 10. That was friggin' fantastic.
What sort of chowder do we have here?
It's a lobster shrimp chowder.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have one in Allentown. Maybe I should get my.
If it weren't for the Parmesan crust, that steak's probably a 7.
Yeah.
That the Parmesan crust just, oh,
I know it's a booster, dude. It's like a 3-point booster.
Well, my brother says, I want to take you out for your birthday. And I say, no, it doesn't end in a 0, but maybe this time I'll say, okay, let's go here.
There's a little hole in the wall place near me that has ridiculously good steak. It's like 2 inches thick. It's huge. You don't see that anymore. They're all like 1 inch thick now, if that.
People that are most disgusting in the world are those that get their steak well done.
Oh, that's awful.
the people who order a filet well done. I'll never get that. I want your most tender steak, please.
Yeah.
And then I want to cook it until it's tough as fuck.
Ends up like a fucking hockey puck.
And hell, I'd go with a chuck steak because it's juicier than some of the other shit that they make so damn dry.
Yeah.
We get out of practice early enough tomorrow. I'm going to stop at the butcher shop on the way home because I fear they'll probably be busy as hell in the morning. But they give leg of lamb for $3.99 a pound, which is astonishing.
This day and age, Dave. So where have you had a better steak, Colin?
Ruth's Chris.
Oh yeah, they always got good steaks there, man.
Yeah. Like you pay for it, but like I've never had a better steak than Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Yeah.
That costs like $150.
Right. Yeah.
But
Plus the atmosphere is top notch. I had a bad experience there once, dude. So it was a girl I was dating, and we go there and we sit down, and she said, I don't feel good. Can we do this another night? I was like, sure. So we fucking leave, and as we're leaving, the fucking hostess goes, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. A lot of people come in and see the price of the menu and leave. And I was like, what did you just fucking say to me? Dude, I was fucking irate. So I fucking was like, you know what? We'll fucking have everything we were going to order to go, you fucker. You know what I mean? I was like, what a cunt. I was so mad. Dude, I was so fucking mad about that. It was like insulting.
it's pretty fucking condescending thing to say to somebody.
Yeah. So I've never been back there since, but I used to go all the time.
I've only been twice. I went to the one in Calgary and the one in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah. I went to the one in King of Prussia. But now there's a good place. There's a couple of good places in Philly, like the Chart House and the Mooshaloo, that boat that's on the water there that they turned into a restaurant. That's pretty cool. Washaloo, whatever it is. They have good steaks. But no Parmesan crust, unfortunately. Well, Colin, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, buddy.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were really gonna do it, to be honest.
So if
When I say I'm gonna do something, I fucking do it.
I walk into the one in Whitehall and order it, they say, what the hell are you talking about? We don't make that. What should I do? Turn around and walk out?
Some of the restaurants don't. It's not on the menu. You have to ask for it.
But like they have other Parmesan crusted entrees. Like, I
Yeah,
was looking online, like you have Parmesan crusted chicken,
yeah,
same fucking thing, just put on a steak.
right.
How can you not do that?
I agree. I just happened upon it by accident. And then I was like, oh, dude. Then when Shubich came down and we went out to eat, I was like, you got to try this. And then he became a fan. And now he has like Torin and Michael Hawks up there are all fans of it now. I'm like, dude, it's going to spread. We're going to need a Facebook group just for the Parmesan crust.
I will spread the gospel of the Parmesan crusted steak.
Oh, sweet. We're going to have like a fucking secret society of Parmesan crusted steaks.
There probably already is one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. There probably is. We got to get the recipe and just make it ourselves and put it on everything. Like, put it on my fucking Pop-Tart or breakfast cereal.
That was one of our best podcasts when you and Shubich had the date and went out and we actually talked about arm wrestling instead of weird stuff.
Because I wasn't here to ground us.
It was a good meal. Well done, Longhorn Steakhouse.
There's one like fucking 5 minutes from me. So now, like, when I want a steak, that's just my go-to since it's so conveniently close by.
Yeah, I have like Outback, Longhorn, and Texas Roadhouse are all within 10 minutes of my place.
Hey, look, Parmesan is joining.
Is he Indian?
Yeah. Shubich,
What's up,
Dude.
guys?
we converted another one.
I know. I was there for the first bite.
Yeah,
I was a witness.
yeah, buddy.
Dude, that's huge.
Mhm.
That's big for the community.
I trust Colin's fucking judgment.
Same.
If Colin says it's good, it must be. He knows his meats.
Mm-hmm. I can't, man, dude. I'm excited. I just had some good food myself, so I'm not gonna be too awfully jealous. But man, was I when you sent me that text?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Dude, I got we ordered from there and I was gonna save mine for the show to eat with Colin and I couldn't do it.
You can't.
Fucking once I saw it, I was like, fuck Colin.
Fuck
He's
Colin,
eating by himself. He's eating by himself.
That's why I waited to get it till like right before. Like
Yeah.
I literally backed in the garage, opened the door, came in, opened the computer, and opened up right away. I didn't even change out my fucking shirt yet.
Yeah, dude. Because if you let that thing stare at you for too long, it's fucking over. Especially once you've tried it. See, it was probably easier for you not having tried it
Yeah.
than it was for me. Once I had it in my hands, I'm like, fuck it, I'm eating it. Oh,
Kelly wrote, finally made it to the hotel. So I said, we're live if you get bored.
Who did?
Kelly, Robert Kelly in Florida.
Roberto Kelly.
Never heard of her. She knew.
She's a local redhead.
Oh, that one. Hey, did you see the big news out of fucking Michigan, guys?
Which one?
The big Dan Severn is going to have a super match against Danielle Evanson. Isn't that exciting?
And Severn from the UFC.
Yes. He's going to be at the Michigan State Championships to sign autographs and have a super match against Danielle Evanson.
Dude, he's like the original fucking wrestler.
He's going to fucking break his arm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got to be old now. He was old back then, dude.
Yeah, he's probably 60 or 70.
Yeah. He was a beast, though. He was a beast.
That is his
That is
nickname.
old. God, that is old.
He was a fucking monster back in the day, dude. His Greco-Roman wrestling.
Here's my question. How fucking hurting are your state championships where you have to fucking pull a gimmick like that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, if Steve Pettis is watching, feel free to comment. What the fuck is going on in Michigan that you need to do that for your state championships?
We
Yeah,
were
no doubt, right?
we were gonna have Pee Wee Herman come to the next Winter Blast and pull no. Or Gallagher.
I'm pretty sure Gallagher's dead,
I
but
think he just got, yeah.
Why don't you have Jared Fogle come and pull?
He smashed his head with his own fucking hammer. All over the front row.
Kelly said he's checking in and he's going to shower. Do we want that? We're a bunch of pervs.
yes.
217 Winter Blast videos are awesome. Yes, I agree with
We have
that.
not gotten a single. I have not seen a single complaint about those videos.
Oh, those
None.
are good. Those came out good.
I saw somebody complaining that that what the fuck do you say? Oh, running
They
fouls are
missed the match.
stupid and they make the tournament too long. I saw that as
Oh, yeah. Saw that.
Running fouls, I think, make it. more
Oh,
exciting.
Berger responded to that, right? That was a Facebook comment,
yeah.
was it not?
I thought that was funny. It's like I think it's the exact opposite. I think running fouls make your tournament run faster.
I mean, either way, they make it more exciting for the people watching.
And for the competitors.
Right.
Unless
You don't want to be
unless
fouled out
Nitro's
by
ref, unless
micro
Nitro's
fouls.
reffing.
I don't think Nitro will be reffing much other than his own fucking shit ever again.
I mean, if promoters had any sense, that's the way to go.
Man,
So Chuck, is Lethal Arms taken off? Like in a big way?
Yeah,
What's up?
absolutely. Well, what we really started doing was restructuring the team, just getting them together more as a team, just more organized. There's officially probably 12 to 14 members. But
Now, if I bought the shirt, am I a member?
well, if your internet wasn't so broken up, you'd probably maybe get a shirt.
you're not strong enough to go to a Lethal
Well,
Arms.
for my end, your internet is broken.
It probably is because it keeps telling me every once in a while it's fucking unstable. And I have a repeater right outside the fucking room where I'm at.
Sure, but you're not strong enough to go to a Lethal
You
Arms.
may have to re-crank it.
Yeah. Hold on, let me
No, I
go
don't
put
think
another
I am.
let me go put another quarter in the fucking thing.
You gotta start working out, you bitch.
We should have a pretty good practice tomorrow. I think
Thanks.
Dustin Jelliff and Brandon Elsesser are coming down. Of course, Paul will be there. I guess Brian Malik and them went out to Indiana.
Brennan L. Sissy.
He said he looks huge at 170.
Yeah, they said Malik made 170 out at Indiana.
Dude, it's already.
I want to see the Paul Italia matches.
Is anyone going to be pulling in Maine from the Lethal Arms crew?
In when? May?
Maine.
In
I
Maine.
believe Maine is doing
Tomorrow.
something.
Bangor
You mean in May? What do you mean?
in Maine.
Oh, in
Maine.
Maine?
The state
Probably
of
not.
Maine,
Yeah.
the Maine states is tomorrow.
Probably not.
Tomorrow.
That's 16 hours away from Harrisburg.
Yeah, about 10. No, not even that.
Looking at my map from my house, it's 14.
That's still with the
are you going by way
payout,
of-
though, right? Like $1,000
Way of
to the
Blue
winner.
Bay, Ontario, or what?
Uh,
Because I think we're about 8.5 hours from Allentown.
right? Overall.
Roy Bounce Fit will be at Lethal Arms practice tomorrow. Ben Vance and the Renegades guys are coming, I think.
Red Lightning. Dave Shell, did you ask Red Lightning to go live while he's showering?
Yes, of course.
Pervert.
That's we call this.
Is that what he calls his happy trail?
Yeah, why not?
Happy little tree.
Obvious RVJ is going to the main tourney, I think. Well, he's more or less next door to them. Although actually,
Yeah, he said he's
nothing's
coming there.
next door to Bangor, Maine. It's Portland, yes, but I think a nice drive even from Manchester.
Fucking Bangor, dude. They got their own language up there.
Although I did look up the weather before my podcast, it was going to be what 50 something, and I thought that's not bad for the 1st of April and not far north in Maine. But it's damn good for Maine.
Yeah.
Captain Obvious said, I like marinated steak tips over a big old steak. I'll just put it out there that IHOP has some pretty damn good steak tips, especially when they drown them in the butter.
I don't know any good places that make them around me. It's hard to find good steak tips. Just got to make them yourself.
Oh, maybe try your local IHOP. Maybe they'll have a hit.
IHOP?
It's always like so chef sensitive. I mean, sensitive, yeah.
Try
Yeah.
IHOP for steak tips.
Ray says no bounce rentals
Yeah.
to 50-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, so what? You tie it down in York, it ends up in Lancaster.
Dave, 11 hours, 18 minutes.
How the hell are you going?
Oh, everybody,
The shortest way the map takes me.
everybody go sub to Carolyn Loom's YouTube channel.
It's like for some reason it takes me 81 to 88 to 90 across and then go north.
I shall sub.
Yeah,
So when was Carolyn Bloom's going to pull Nancy Locke?
8 hours and 21 minutes from me to Bangor.
Ooh.
That's by way of, let's see, heading east on 78 and then around New York City up 95. 8 hours, 21 minutes.
Yeah, until you get on 95 and you find out it's going to take an extra 2 hours.
Well, even so, even an extra 2 hours is not whatever you said, 14 or something.
11
Bangor,
11 hours, 18 minutes.
Now it's saying 8:21 now, or if you won't go up 90. Yeah, oh yeah, it's 11 hours, 16 minutes. No tolls by way of shit. What the hell are they doing there? They're going up to Stroudsburg and 90. Let's see, what the hell are they doing here? Yeah, they're going up to Stroudsburg and then through the Poconos and up 209. And then the New York State Thruway and wiggle their way over. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, if you want to avoid everything, yeah, it is 11 hours, 16 minutes. If you don't mind taking an extra 3 hours to get there.
I don't give them states any of my money.
I am subscribing to
Well,
Carolyn's.
it's getting around New York City, across the river. Connecticut doesn't have any toll roads. You have very little on the Mass Turnpike. And you do have the Main Turnpike, but whatever. I knew it wasn't that far because Androvic and I talked about going. And whatever. Although we are, just as an idea for other groups that may want to consider, Team Predator has given them $200. We are sponsoring the match of the day at the main state tournament. So any of you groups out there, if you want to, sponsor somebody at somebody else's tournament or sponsor something.
Thanks, Dave.
Where was I? They were talking about RBJ's daughter at, pulling, and I managed to find the video of her beating that guy, beating the young boy.
Yeah.
Or what practice I was at, they were talking about that. So we have a winner.
Should we do a poll? Does anybody else think that Colin had explosive diarrhea after eating that steak? He's missing. Watch tomorrow because he has food poisoning from eating it or something.
Zubich, somebody asked me if there's going to be any like dark horse kind of pullers qualifying at Utica. And I said, yeah, because nobody's heard of Nick Stone.
Yeah. Dude, he's gonna fucking surprise a lot of people when he starts getting those big matches.
If they paid
Nobody
attention
wants to
to,
pull him. That's why. Austin turned down pulling him to pull fucking Derek.
Carolyn says kids table on the stage and 3 full-size tables up there. Yeah, I'll tell you, I was told that some of their tournaments up there, when Bill Sinks runs that thing in Vermont, I have never seen a tournament with so many kids. I mean, we're talking dozens and dozens and dozens of kids
That's cool.
pulling at their tournament in Vermont. And they have a crowd because, of course, everybody shows up to watch the kid or the grandkid. It's one of the biggest crowds you'll pull in front of non-pullers.
Yeah.
Everybody's their parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles all show up.
It's because they're all related, Dave.
In Vermont? No, I think you're thinking of West Virginia, aren't you?
No.
Well, of course, yeah, you're from up there, so maybe you would know.
Your sister could be your grandmother up there, dude. You never know. Captain Obvious. Longhorn fever. That's what Colin has, longhorn fever. That's why he left. He'll be back. The only thing I had planned for tonight was Colin eating that steak.
So things will slow down now as the conversation lags.
Yeah. I got nothing else.
Dave, I see Empire Arms finally announced they're actually having that Jason Bale tournament.
Yeah, I sent a note to Bisman and said, if you can, take a look at the poster, and you might want to spell women's amateur same way you spelled men's amateur.
Way to correct him, Dave.
Yeah.
Are they doing it on Long Island?
Yeah, Bay Shore, Long Island.
Bayside or something like that. Bay Shore, yeah.
Yeah, all the way out in Suffolk.
When are the New York guys going to learn not to do it on the island?
And it's way out too. We're not even talking Nassau here. They're all the way out past the Nightmare.
Dude, if they just drove an hour and did it off the island, a shitload more people would show up.
White Plains or something. You'd still have to cross the Hudson, but yeah.
They'll learn someday, maybe. I don't know. They keep doing it.
But yeah, they have 2 things there, and then also the Jason Vale, and then they're going to have another one at the same location on I think the 22nd of July. Sometime in summer.
Yeah, because I look at the map and it tells me it's like 4 hours, so many minutes. But then by the time you get up there and you try to drive out there, it turns into a 6-hour trip.
Oh yeah. Yeah. To get to Dan Schwartz's place, it was like 147 miles. I think it was 3 hours and 45 minutes or something between the Cross Bronx Expressway. Yeah, expressway my ass.
Dude, when you factor in gas and tolls and the fucking time and all this shit, it's like, fuck.
They don't show slow traffic on your map on Long Island because it's always slow.
Right. Yeah, so you get there and that hour in is fucking tedious to get there.
If you don't hit a backup, you got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bisman said, well, at least it's on the 20th, so I can come. I said, it was the 13th. I have that thing out in Ohio. Oh, it's awfully far to go. Yeah, it's 3 times as far, but you get on 80 and you sail. No tolls all the way to East Liverpool, Ohio. No tolls, and it moves.
Both of them take the same amount of money because you got to pay all the tolls.
Yeah.
Go to Long Island.
Oh, it's so it's almost $40, almost $40 round trip for me from Allentown. And the Philly people, it's even more because their toll bridges are higher than the ones up here, and they have the Jersey Turnpike, which I don't.
Yeah.
We're over $40 from Philadelphia to get to Long Island round trip.
Colin, you okay?
Yeah, no, I just changed and let my dog out.
Thought you had explosive diarrhea from the steak.
Oh God, no.
That'll be later.
If anything's gonna be in the shit, it's gonna be that chowder, not the steak. That steak will fund me right up. Fucking 12 ounces of steak and Parmesan crust. That's gonna harden everything right up.
So you're fully erect.
Always.
You're always just
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. That's fucking great.
It's just really small, so you can't notice.
I was gonna say, do you have to tuck it up under your belt buckle when you walk around in public?
No, the little tag on the zipper of the fly hides it. So
Dude, that's what I was saying. I was saying, you know how Dallas Langston was on Naked and Afraid?
no.
Well, he was on Naked and Afraid.
Okay.
He tapped out in like the 4th day.
Good for him.
And the women all fucking made it longer than him and shit. But I was saying, if I was on that show, you wouldn't even have to blur anything out. I could just be naked.
You're like Peter Griffin.
Dude, every time I look in the mirror, I'm naked and afraid. I don't need to go out in the fucking African fucking jungle to figure out that I'm naked and afraid. I would say you did that show without the nakedness. It'd be a cool show, but it's fucking retarded that they're naked.
Captain Obvious wants to know if there was actual lobster in the chowder.
Yes, lobster and shrimp. Although there was a lot more potato than either of those meats. But it was still good.
Yeah, Dallas, it was funny to see him on there. Just fucking thinking about how he called everybody over here randoms. It's like, oh, tap out on day 4. None of the randoms would have.
I don't know.
So he was like cramping up and he's like, I'm so muscular that it's taking a toll on me because I don't have water, so I'm cramping up.
Well, that probably is the worst thing. You go on there and you're that like lean.
Yeah.
And you go on there and yeah, of course it's gonna happen.
Oh, I could go on there and outlast everybody and not eat anything.
I guess all the money
Not eat for like 6 months.
I guess all the money he's got, he couldn't figure that out.
Right.
You are drought and famine proof.
Dude, I could go on that show and everybody's like starving. I'm just sitting back, just waiting. I don't have to do anything. Just wait. I'm like set up for hibernation.
Isn't that what you are? Just wait.
Just wait.
Josh Berger says that's a random day to leave. Day 4.
Fucking random.
Random.
The annoying chick on there fucking won the whole fucking thing. Dude, and like, no offense, but if I was on Naked and Afraid and I tapped out on day 4, I would not promote the fuck out of it to my fucking entire arm wrestling community.
No. You'd have to do what what's his name? Alan Ford does with his wipeout thing. He doesn't want it mentioned. And yet it keeps coming up. Apparently he was on wipeout and didn't do too well.
I think a lot of people gave Dallas shit because Jamie Sheldon posted something saying like, leave him alone, guys. Fucking
Oh my God.
none of you would do it. Like, fucking right, I would. Fucking win that whole shit, dude. All I had to do is just lay somewhere for fucking 40 days in the shade. Like, you guys work. I'm just going to sit here and survive.
What can they do?
Yeah, I don't need food. Eat a dick. I'm sitting.
What's up, Josh?
Oh, guys.
Berzier.
Was it?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, kicking it. Tuning in about old Dallas Langston. That made me laugh. He would have made it longer if he would have had a bottle of SARMs as a survival tool.
Yeah. He didn't bring any trend with him.
No. But I ain't gonna lie, that would be fucking hard. I don't give a shit who you are, how prepared you are. Fuck that.
Seeing,
It was like 115 degrees out there naked. Fuck that shit. That's hard.
seeing him prance across the sand because it was so hot.
Yeah, dude, that's wild. I like outdoors and all that, man. That's wild. Doesn't sound like fun to me.
The schmo said, should I drive over to Dallas's house and tell him how we really feel? Absolutely. Tell him all the randoms said that he should have at least made it to day 5.
Yeah, pay him a random visit.
Yeah, pay him a random visit.
Oh,
Didn't he end up posting something like he'll never come pull people in Pennsylvania because we gave him shit about the random thing?
so I don't know why, but I think he did mention that.
What a loss Pennsylvania's going to suffer.
Yeah.
Fucking Eagles like that can fucking stay over there.
What a random thing to say.
Okay, if he shows up in New York, New Jersey, or Maryland, we'll show up and beat him there.
Hashtag random.
Maybe we'll be at the finals in Virginia for East versus West.
That'd be funny.
Did he make it? I thought Oleg Moisey.
It's top 2.
Phil
Did he make
Fernandez.
second then? I don't know.
Oh, I'm not sure.
It is
I'd
top
have to
2 in
watch
each
it.
division, right?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he qualified, to be honest.
I'm not sure if he pulled.
10 people showed up to that tournament, so.
Yeah, but what if there's randoms in Virginia?
He doesn't want to end up going to Turkey to pull some random guy.
Yeah, with a bunch of random consonants in his name and vowels sprinkled in there randomly. Can't pronounce it. Oh, the random podcast.
Random. This is so random.
So this is random topics.
Having Colin randomly eat a steak live was
That wasn't random. We arranged that last week.
that was the
Big
highlight.
tournament.
Was the highlight of the show.
My slides were random. Well, sort of.
Everybody left to go get a steak at Longhorn.
Yeah.
All the followers were like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Once a
What
month.
size did you get
Once a
besides the
month.
chowder?
I got mashed potatoes in the chowder.
I always go with the mashed potatoes and then I get the asparagus.
I was going to do that, but I love lobster and chowder in general, so I thought I'd give that a try.
I got a lobster tail last time. It was pretty good.
Mm.
They have one as an add-on.
I have like an extra
I forgot
3
lobster.
pounds to cut now for East versus West, but whatever.
Every month, Colin eats a steak at a different restaurant on here. We gotta-
Monthly steak reviews with Colin Strader,
We got to get
the master of meat.
we need the recipe for the fucking Parmesan crust.
There's got to be somebody in there in wrestling community who works at Longhorn and can provide us with that.
We got to find that person. It's probably online. A lot of times they throw out like the. This is worth Googling. Hold on.
Oops. Yep. Shoot.
Copycat Longhorn Parm crusted chicken recipe. Oh yeah, it's on here.
Yeah, without Winter Blast coming up, a lot less viewers. A little less than we could use to fill the lull in the conversation.
12 people. Well, this was the first time that I posted that it was somewhat of a food review. Could have deterred some people.
People aren't interested in that. What's going on with the society these days?
98% food reviews. Colin, you could have your own segment like Shell has his getting around with the professor. You got fucking steaks with Colin.
Steak with Schroeder.
Meet Colin. Just
Eat-
spell M-E-A.
Calling out.
Colin's meat review.
Meat of the month.
Yep.
That could mean a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Fill your mouth with meat.
How much meat can Colin put in his mouth?
Yeah. Don't answer that.
Colin should do a meet and greet and find out.
Like
Call
that.
it meet and greet.
I've done a few of those in my days.
Meet and greet with Colin.
On Grinder. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't prepare anything for tonight because I was like, what's going to be more exciting than Colin eating a fucking steak live?
I'll take at least 4 hours.
Oh, it ruined the whole show because there's nothing that's going to top that tonight.
There are other weeks for
Unless
this?
Dave Shell eats a fucking Gold Bond crusted fucking steak.
Yeah,
Dave, do you put Gold Bond on your meat?
no, I think that would probably, well, I put it on certain meat, but not in the context you're talking about.
How many ounces of meat, Dave?
I'm not going to answer that one. I answered one question once. I've never heard the end of it.
The whole arm wrestling community knows that you masturbate with Gold Bond powder.
I'm sure they find that very exciting.
It's made you infamous.
Well, I got to be known for something, I suppose.
Colin, what
Speaking of infamous things, did you see Tim Lewis as a super match?
do you know that Tim Lewis is sharing a hotel room with Dave Shell?
With a much younger, much smaller opponent.
Of course.
What's his name? Casper, something, Cole Casper?
I don't know what his name is, but rest assured he's probably under 25.
Yeah, and I thought he was like a 160. It's his second match with like 165 guys,
Why?
154 guys. I don't get it. It just blows my mind. He's pulling out of weight class, out of age range. It's not masters.
Well, no, he's within his range. That's the range he pulls.
Yeah, but it's not okay. It's not the range he should pull.
His preferred range is 20 under 25.
God, it's just I thought I was just seeing things like maybe it just looked like he happened to be pulling young. It's every freaking match. It's a young kid. It's freaking weird.
He doesn't want to have sex with him. He just wants to cuddle.
He's probably pulling a lighter. He's probably pulling a lighter guy because he's injured yet. Still not healed up yet.
Where's that going to be, at the thing in Ohio that I'm going to be at, or is that in
Probably.
He does a super match every fucking weekend.
Well, he doesn't like to pull tournaments. This is the
Like-
excuse for that.
I know, but it gets old just saying Tim Lewis, super
I
match.
don't feel like seeing him pull anymore.
Yeah.
It wears it does it
At
does
this
wear it
point-
down.
At this point, I just want to see him in a group orgy with a bunch of 21-year-olds, to be honest.
Just look at his Instagram.
Like, let's just get Tim, let's stop hiding it and let's just fucking go for it, buddy.
No, that's the Michigan States.
There
Cole
you go.
Casper versus Tim Lewis, left arm.
That goes along with the Dan Severn Danielle match.
That's right. That's really happening, huh?
I couldn't believe when I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Naked in 21 with Tim Lewis.
Oh, when I look at Cole Casper, the first two friends that pop up are Tim Lewis and Chuck Bardeau.
Couple of winners there.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this guy? I don't even fucking know.
He's a good puller, 154 guy, I believe.
Who, Dan Severn?
Yeah.
Dan
Cole
Severn, Dan
Casper.
Severn is so old and decrepit now, he's 154.
Well, and here Michigan can't spell either. It's Cole Casper, Kasper on their flyer, Casper.
Oh, Dave, go correct them.
I don't even know which one it is.
And then Tim's wearing his very, his cut off where his almost shows his nipples in his picture.
It's a
Cole-
stringer.
Cole's in
Stringer is what they call it, Dave.
Yeah, Cole's in a t-shirt, Tim's in the stringers. But yeah, it's the Michigan State's and
Looking at Dan Severn now, Jesus Christ. What is the point of that match?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not quite
A
sure.
little decrepit old man.
the same day as the Michigan State's is the same day as the finals in Virginia.
Apparently, a few years ago, when I was at James and Michelle's this week, and I saw this on Facebook, I brought it up, and apparently, years back at the state fair, Michelle pulled a match against Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, Sergeant Slaughter.
And she was terrified that she was going to break this guy's fucking arm.
I bet
That was-
he looked old and decrepit not long ago too.
That was actually at the man show
Oh,
Yeah.
man show. Okay.
in
Yeah.
Utica. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I was terrified he was going to get hurt.
I'm pet.
Did she smash into him?
I think she took it really easy on him, but she beat him with relative ease.
I would have
He was probably 70 at the time, though. Like, he's long dead, isn't he?
I don't let's Google it.
I'm not sure of that one.
Because that was probably
Man show was 16, right?
Oh, there's been some more recently than that because
no, there was the first one was at the hockey arena, and then the second one was like in the brewery district part of Utica. Remember that, Dave? It was
Oh,
outside under a tent. It was
Yeah.
outside.
The finals were outside it under the
Sergeant,
tent, right?
Sergeant Slaughter's still alive, apparently.
Now this was the one where Steve Hale had his cars there at the show. This one was outside. It might have been 17.
Yeah. There might have been one where I missed it.
Fucking looks terrible right now.
Sergeant Slaughter, Robert Rudolph Remus, born August 27th, 1948. So he's still around.
His fucking chin is enormous.
He's 75?
God damn.
Jesus.
He will be in August. 74.
Dude, that's how
Yeah,
I
Colin, he's not 75 yet. He's 74 yet.
74. Yeah.
get it right.
My apologies.
Fucking Dave will correct you.
American voice actor and retired professional wrestler.
I'm surprised he lived that long with the life he lived.
Yeah.
A lot of his contemporaries didn't make it that far.
No. Fucking the poor Ultimate Warrior.
Macho Man. Ravishing Rick Rude, he's dead, right?
He's got
Yeah. I think one of the only guys that's left from that time is like Jake the Snake Roberts or somebody like one of them guys.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's still around.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
I kind of enjoyed Evan Hart's death. Owen Hart.
Oh, that's awful.
Do you remember that, Colin?
Yeah, it was a live event. Didn't he he was rappelling in from the rafters and his the safety broke and he just fell and died on the ring?
Yeah, he just smashed the fucking side of the ring.
Yeah.
They just went to a commercial we'll be back.
Yeah.
They came back. Yeah, he's dead, but the show must go on. And they continued the whole fucking show, dude. Like, come on. Holy moly.
Show must go on.
That'll kill your tag team career.
Career-ending injury.
For Jimmy
There you
Superfly,
go, Neil.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and like the Iron Sheik.
So wait, speaking of matches tomorrow, doesn't Paul Italia, isn't he entering his first amateur tournament tomorrow?
Yes. He's a Cobras.
How do we
What's
think
the-
he's going
what-
to do? Any
What's the over?
predictions on his,
What's the over under on a bicep tear?
God, I hope not. Oh, man.
He's already had one on both arms.
It's over
Yeah.
under on a fucking a riser.
Oh, over.
Yeah,
Double riser.
double.
Hmm. I wonder what he's pulling hams. So I wonder what the talent's going to be like. I guess he's pulling 76, I would assume.
Where's he pulling at?
The East versus West in Indiana.
Indiana.
He's probably gonna get smoked
Yeah.
because
What?
you would
What do
imagine
you think?
good people are gonna go out for that. You know,
Amateur class, but yeah, even still.
just to be part of it. I would imagine there'll be
Yeah.
some is there.
You think he's 54? Or is he closer to 76?
I bet he's 76.
Yeah.
He was close to that when he pulled Dan, so I don't think he's gotten any leaner.
I think he's closer to 5'4".
No, wait.
Schmo said he's pulling two.
Somebody, he told somebody he was pulling 200.
Yeah, he just
198. No shit. Is he
Well,
pulling?
I think don't they have weird figure? They have weird brackets there.
he's gonna get smashed in 200.
I'm sure he said to somebody he was pulling. I don't know. Let's take a look.
Paul
Yeah,
pulling
'cause
200. Okay.
He'd get smashed in 154, dude.
Because isn't 200 one of the qualifying weights for?
Yeah, but he's pulling
Finals.
amateurs though. He's not pulling pro.
Well, he probably don't know the. He probably don't know the difference.
He said he weighs 198, which is very sweet of Paul.
But yeah, they are doing those round number weight
Yeah,
classes there.
His
So
weight
200.
198. Just
Well,
to
that's what East versus West actually is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Paul stopped eating
Yeah,
at
'cause there's a lot of strong cats coming in there amateur at 200.
200. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long day for poor Paul.
That's a bicep tear or two.
Let's see.
In advance, I would like to donate $5 to Paul Italia's bicep tear recovery.
Yeah, at 76, I'd think he'd have a shot at doing something in there, unless he's
Yeah, I
really.
I wonder with all the stuff between him and Michael Todd, if Michael Todd could help him out a little bit.
Give him some. Michael Todd,
Michael Todd helping him, I don't think.
he's still trying to reach out to me about sponsoring his home edition.
Oh,
Like, sure, Paul. Sure. I'll help you make your house worth $1 million fucking something dollars with a huge addition added to it. Why not? Funded by arm wrestlers. Oh, that's true. Paul Italia tore both his biceps, making them left biceps.
yeah, he does. Larry Wheels also has cleft biceps.
Oh, we got a super chat from Wade. Beer Man against Tom Stubbleine. Who wins?
Well, Tom Stubblebine, because Beer Man will never win another match in his life.
Who's she?
Stubblebine.
He's the North American Ryan Bowen,
Yeah, basically.
bringing you the news, everybody else's footage. Decent arm wrestler, you know, kind of does the thing, does the talk.
Would he beat Evan?
He doesn't look like a bad arm wrestler. Hard to tell. Be a good one, actually.
It's pretty big.
Roger can't go to Monster Factory.
Oh, why not?
Some family stuff.
Oh man.
So what's gonna happen if those super chats, those $50 that Robert Kelly threw his way,
Well,
and so on?
because it's Robert Kelly's money, we're going to spend it on dildos.
Excellent.
Uh-huh.
Hookers and blow.
When did Roger announce that?
I don't think he announced it yet.
Hey, everybody, right during this.
Surprise.
Allow me.
Oh, yeah, live.
Hey,
Whoops.
he announced it to me.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy. I don't know if he announced it yet. I probably should have looked into that before saying something.
Let's see. So how many people will be watching this? Oh, we're up to 17. Doubled our audience.
Zach came to practice this week. That was a pleasure.
2023 Beer Man is undefeated left-handed against 154 pounders.
That's right. We just had Zach at practice this week.
I mean, he didn't pin Zach easily.
No, Zach's tough.
He could have.
I
Probably.
think so too.
He put his weight into it.
Yeah.
The one match, Evan tried to foul out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think by then he was just having a good time. Just
And then he said to Tim Breslin, he says, Tim, you're fucking him. You're fucking him. And Tim's like, why are you worried about that? He's like, well, I'm tired of you fucking me. Now you're fucking him. He said, let it go.
arguing on behalf of his opponent.
Yeah.
Stop fucking him.
He's like, I don't mind that you fuck me over. Stop fucking him over.
Dude, I haven't heard from Tim since he went home with the Paul Italia cardboard cutout.
He's
Happy
been
as a
busy.
clam.
It's probably covered in Tim Bresnan penis-sized holes all over the whole cardboard.
Pecker tracks.
Becker tracks. Just saturated in semen. It's just all fucking waterlogged.
It looks laminated now.
Yeah. Poor Paul. We may never see that thing again, dude.
You may not want to.
Yeah. But he was going to shoot it up on his shooting range.
It has lipstick on its lips now.
Yeah. I still think it would be hilarious to get like a 6 foot fucking 10 all Italian cutout, like huge. But it's small.
That'd be hilarious.
Whatever. Whatever happened to Tim's son, his shitty son. I haven't seen him. He had a surgery.
He had surgery. Yeah. He had to have
Why do you have to say it like that?
Matt
Tim said shitty son.
got all fucked up and they had to like go in and take it out and all kinds of shit.
It's a terrible comment.
Some shitty son.
Yeah.
That's what we refer to him as.
Oh, not the shitty part.
Yeah, we do.
He was a nice guy. Oh shit.
Oh, it's like fuck that guy. He knows what you mean endearingly.
Dude, remember we were joking that we would only call him Corey Bresnan if his dad died?
Until then, he's Tim Bresnan's son.
Till then, he's Tim Bresnan's shitty son. Now, what if he dies first? Do we call Tim
Corey's dad.
his dad?
Corey
Corey
shitty dad.
Shitty dad? That's not funny. Tim,
I think being a shitty dad's worse than being a shitty son.
Dad to a dead son.
yeah. You're like, Tim's like, it's a shame that he died, but I got his stem cells. I'm telling you, dude, you want stem cells. Planned Parenthood dumpster. Tons of stem cells. Only in some states, though, where that's not banned.
Oh shit!
What else is going on in the arm wrestling world?
Not beating
A
the
whole
England
bunch of new
dead horse.
podcasts.
If
There's
anyone-
the We Are the West.
Yeah. If anyone out there has 5, 10, or 20 grand to give Michael Todd, please give him a call.
If you don't have a business, do you want to represent? Pick the 98.
The main arm wrestling championships are happening tomorrow.
Yep. Oh yeah, we were talking about that while you were gone.
May?
Maine.
Maine,
May?
May, yeah, Maine and May. Dude, Bangor though, no joke. Those fuckers got their own language up there.
We're gonna have to find some happy medium. We either have a podcast where we have lots of dead air, or we have a podcast where 16 people are talking over each other.
Where's Stacey James when you need him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can talk over Paul Lynn.
And argue with them about the definition of a super match.
Just get Paul in on here. He's super interesting.
He's all right.
McUrchin asked me if I was going to Maine. I said no. So I don't know if he's
How about Artem's new podcast with R. Kelly?
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see it, but I saw that he's doing it.
Party Arm or something like that it's called.
Who's R. Kelly?
The guy
You
that
know
pisses
her,
on
right?
kids.
Yeah, they both piss on kids.
How about they went live the other night right over top of Evan's show?
Huh.
Did Evan say something about it?
I think he did.
Probably. Did Artem the other day last week when Artem came on here saying that we went live over his show? Did he go live or something on Friday? He knows we go live on Friday.
Just earlier, I was because you guys were on, and I was like, oh man, Artem's on as well. Like, let me just talk some shit. So I went in there and I was like, what are you doing on the same time these guys are on?
Is that why he came on and said
Yeah.
that? Oh, fucker.
Yeah.
He came back and was like, I had to come back, dude. I thought you guys would think I was an asshole.
Mhm.
Well, we do, whether you come back or not, we already think you're an asshole.
You guys have some sort of like silent pact to only have one person going live at a time or something?
Most of the podcast.
No, I mean, I don't even, I don't pay attention to like a whole
We've been doing it Friday nights forever now.
Yeah.
I guess it
But a
is
lot
a
of the
bit of a
big arm
courtesy
wrestling
not to
podcasts-
step on each other's lives.
They
Yeah,
have like a schedule.
They try not to.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he'd be sharing the same 17 viewers, so
Colin,
Right.
Kind of the point, yeah.
start the North American Live Coalition so that we can all schedule our lives at different times and not step on each other's lives.
I like it.
Oh, Aussie's gonna have another round the clock. Captain, you all got guys ready for Aussie's 25-hour show coming up in a few weeks?
Yeah, it's,
No, I'm not.
Burger, that's all you, buddy. You're up all night.
that's right.
When is
I'll
it?
be on it.
You're gonna have to get them through it.
When is it?
I helped them last time too. That
Yeah.
was fun.
I did
Remember we like took shifts.
in a few weeks, as long. You have any idea when it is, Burger?
Oh, it's not the 20th, it's the week before, maybe.
Of
So during East,
April.
West,
Of
West?
April. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's week before, I'll see. The week before, I'm gonna be out in Illinois.
21 viewers.
You're not going to Utica, Dave?
No, it's the
15th
same
or
day as
16th, maybe he's doing it.
Oh, the IFAs. Yeah, yeah, I got you. We talked about
It's
this
the
7
same
times
day as
before.
the
IFA Nationals,
Nationals, which I'm going
yeah,
out.
which
to
has
because they have-
Grandmasters.
They have a 70 plus
Yeah,
Why would you go there?
because they have a 70 plus.
So
so he can meet eligible singles his age.
All the other folks.
Dave, do they have an after pool out there?
Since it's Denise and Leonard, probably not. They take everything apart 3 seconds after they're done.
Dave, I think you have a chance
I will
of
have my table there, so we can schedule it with somebody, but no, probably not.
You have a chance with Denise?
TJ21 says, "What's up, fellas? What's up, man?" I think Dave Shell has a chance with Robin Chandler.
But I thought Robin retired, and then came back, and then retired, and then came back.
That's
Oh, Robin lives in Maine. She should go to that one tomorrow.
Well,
World
now,
champ.
Now she's banned from world class competition.
No, she won 4 world championships. That's why she retired.
And then showed up at Michigan State's the following year.
Right after retiring, not coming to ours, and showed up at Michigan State's.
Just
No, it wasn't-
channeling
then-
John Brzenk there.
And something recently too. Where was she recently? Something within the last couple months. I can't remember which one. Definitely unretired again.
Yeah.
Carolyn went on Evans Tuesday Live and tried to get people to switch over to the Nightmares practice live.
Good job.
I bet that was dynamic.
Evan probably loved that.
He'll get over it in time, or he won't. Oh, yes.
We got to recruit that David Toombs guy to get on this podcast. He's a fucking riot.
The which one?
David Toombs, he's an older gentleman with he looks like a fucking wizard.
Wizard sleeve.
He's got a nice white beard. He's got like a million things for show and tell.
Yeah, he's been on Evans shit, right?
Uh-huh.
We need a word. We need a word that means something similar to league, but sounds much cooler.
Coalition. Conglomerate.
Conglomerate.
Not in the Legion.
No, I like it. I want to have some options.
More opinions.
Society.
Opinion here. Get some opinion. Let's do a poll.
Do a poll. Poll it up.
Poll.
Clan.
What were some of the ones we came up with? I forget. Let's see.
A syndicate and Legion.
Yeah.
League, of course, which is what we're trying to avoid.
If you go on, let's see, new Legion synonyms.
Well, thesaurus action. Colin, you know big words. Help us out.
Hold on. Dave's checking his spreadsheet.
Oh, no, because we looked at this before. Legion synonyms. You have rabble, gang, mob, throng,
Gaggle.
host, horde, crowd, squadron. Nah, squadron, that sucks.
Squadron.
Yeah, the
So-
Great squad.
What's this for? What's going on? What did I miss?
For our 98 league. We're thinking
But it's not a league. We don't want to call
it's
it
not a league. So we just need a name, a word that sounds like league or means the same as league, but sounds cooler.
Well, and you said what you were going for syndicate. A syndicate has a certain harshness to it.
That's why I don't like syndicate. I prefer Legion.
Rabble, mob.
Rabble and mob sound like gangs and ruckus. It's not what we are.
We had alliance.
Throng,
Confederation,
host, like the holy host.
consortium. That's a
Horde.
good one.
There you go. Cooperative.
Guild. Make
Guild.
it sound medieval.
Squad.
You guys are just
I like-
opening yourselves
I like
up for
guilds
online
because,
bullying.
I
No
like
matter
that.
which way
The
you
Arm
go.
Wrestlers Guild.
I like the
I
guild.
like that a lot.
98 arm
Sounds
wrestling
good.
guild. Because it goes with the Game of Thrones Winter Blast theme,
Guild of Arm Wrestlers.
like the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
What else?
Multitude.
Pullers Guild.
Phalanx.
Yeah.
Who's everybody?
Did you just yell phalanx?
Phalanx.
Alice.
Phalanx.
98 arm wrestling phallus.
That's on thesaurus.com. Oh, well.
Cult.
Cult would be funny.
With a hard T.
What does it only let you do 4 options?
The Armreich.
See what happens.
Reich.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm caught between the two though.
I thought guild was cool because it would kind of be like a medieval thing.
Yeah, it does stick with that. I'm gonna switch. I do like Legion, man. Oh, 25 across. Look at that. Oh, Guild's up to 2. Guild and Legion are good to me.
Oh, guild is crushing it, dude. Cult 25%. Cult would be funny. I got in trouble when I was a kid for starting a cult.
I believe that.
All the parents in the neighborhood were calling my mom saying that when it was time for their kids to say a prayer, it wouldn't pray to Jesus. They prayed to this Alibaba that I told them was like,
Kind of a cult like Waco. Yeah, it is interesting. Well, it's just so we don't end up like they did at Waco.
I mean, the arm gods fucking
9 on the Oxig, right?
9.
9 on the Oxig.
The arm god's fucking simple, dude. Could be like some Nazi fucking propaganda poster.
9 on the Oxig. 9 on Oxig.
Holy moly.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, we got 25, 25, 33, and 17.
1, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Only 12 votes. Hey, we did better than that with last week's poll when you wanted to find out if I was a virgin or not.
98 arm wrestling Legion, 98 arm wrestling Syndicate, 98 arm wrestling Guild, 98 arm wrestling Cult.
If you add 9 on Oxig Reich, you might have something. That whenever we spread to Europe, that could be our European.
Guild is 2 Dungeons and Dragons.
It is a little D&D, but so is Winter Blast. So
Guild, this is the way. It's definitely the way.
Guild is 2
Oh, you watching that show too?
dragons. Guild of Arms.
Dude, yeah.
Guild of
Yeah, man.
Arms.
A lot of action. I like it.
Yeah. And
Legion.
Baby Yoda having a fucking one-on-one with that kid.
Mhm.
You see that?
Saw that. I'm kind of glad that they're kind of pushing him aside and having like more action with like real people though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, he's just mystical shit. You know, he's just life on easy mode, just pushes shit with his mind. The fuck?
You have Guild of Arms. How about Legion of Arms?
Yeah, but Guild of Arms, people will say it's too close to Game of Arms.
No, Legion of Arms. I mean, you wanted to have something with arms in there.
Legion of Doom, remember them?
yeah,
Legion of Boom. The
98,
Philadelphia Flyers. Sean
98 Arm Wrestling Babysitters Club.
yeah.
So Legion, Syndicate, Guild, and Cult. Syndicate and Cult are tied at 25%. Guild is 31%. And Legion is 19%. We could do another one with different words. Got any other cool words, Dave?
I already gave you the list from the cinnamon thing. Devon's Forum is a nerd, so Guild hits home. Would have thought it. Night's Watchman.
The Politics Guild.
Wait, what's that thing that Nick is a part of?
About 98
Knights.
promotions.
Knights of Columbus. Yeah, the
Knights of Columbus. Yeah.
Knights of Arm Wrestling.
We'd have to use
Oh,
one of
that
our names,
sounds
like Josh
terrible.
Berger Promotions. You know, if you're gonna start a promotion company, it has to be after your own personal name.
R- RGP.
All Italia Promotions.
Ryan Grondin Promotions.
No,
Guild sounds too classy. You lads are not classy. Up around the edge is how we like it.
that is true. That's
A guild doesn't have to be classy. A guild can be seedy as fuck.
No, I agree with that.
Depends what type of guild it is.
Classy as a
well,
guild.
that was the only reason I threw Syndicate in there. I was like, we're a fucking seedy bunch of folks.
No,
Huge wood guys.
What do you got? You got 5, 4, 4, and 2, 5, 4, 4, and 8.
At this rate, we're just using league.
5, 4, 4, and 3.
Yeah, I know. Let's just all right. Fuck it, league.
David Marr, you nasty person. We become a babysitting club. You know, Tim Lewis will be trying to get in the action.
That is true. Flock. A gaggle. A murder.
Hulk 181 is my prized possession, says Brother Pagliacci. Deborah wishes for Chuck to change his background, since he is the only outlier here, apparently.
Debbie does look like a sore thumb, doesn't he? He's driving home that Lethal Arms team.
Start a Lethal Arms podcast.
We had one.
Search the
Paul
source.
changed the name of it.
So what? Paul Lynn.
Yep.
Lollipops Guild by Paul Italia.
Lollipop skills with Paul Italia.
Lollipop Guild.
Josh, I need to see that meme form.
Lollipop Guild, Lollipop Guild, Lollipop
90
Guild.
98 Fellowship.
That sounds too religious.
98 Secret Society.
Fellowship.
No, Fellowship is a Lord of the Rings. Come on, Dave.
Yeah, right.
Dave, what the hell?
Come on.
98 Sorority. I mean, that would be kind of funny.
And there's some
98 Prestige.
the news out of Wyoming is that seven members of one of the national suing the national office because they insist on letting this guy in because he claimed to be he was identifying as a woman, despite the fact that he sits in a sorority house getting an erection when all the girls walk past. They're all, you're just homophobic. Just because we object to having somebody with his dick standing out in a sorority house?
Empire's weird with Empire Arms.
Whatever.
Too close to New York.
Yeah.
98 Circle of Trust. 98 Ring.
Close to Circle Jerk.
'98 Horsemen.
Horseman.
Ooh,
Hey, since it's a human hybrid suggested out, how about the
98
98,
Horsemen.
how about the 98 Samurai?
98 Ninjas.
Samurai.
Yeah,
Okay,
98 Samurai.
Coming back to 98 Horsemen, that sounds like Colin's dream.
Right, but hybrid. What about 98 Samurai?
The crazy 98.
98 Carrots. 98 Trust Fund.
He says 69s are better than 98s. That was my high school graduating class, 69. 69
Same
jokes
here,
were
Dave.
big back then.
98 Council. 98 Sisterhood.
Well, Robert Kelly's about to hit the hey long day tomorrow. You can stop by and visit briefly if you want. Tell us about your long day tomorrow.
But you really don't have to.
Send you the link.
98 Fraternity. We get a frat house. Start doing it like old school.
No, Kelly is handling the Florida stuff, not the Indiana stuff.
98 Outfit. The Order of the 98. 98 Docking Station. 98 Ronin. That's a good movie.
Kelly's in bed, boys. Have to be on OF.
98 faction.
OF means OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'll tell you, so FAL going to be fun stuff. I'll tell you, it's a race between Florida and Ohio to schedule the most shit in a year. Every time you turn around, Ohio's adding another 2 tournaments. Between Bladen at one end, Filthy Animals up in the northwest, Billy Collins in the east. And and then they have a 50th birthday party tomorrow for somebody in Columbus. Shit going on all over the place.
98 Arm Association.
98,
It'll look like Alcoholics Anonymous.
98 facials.
98 AA.
98 brigade. 98 battalion. 98 militia.
Crimson Guard.
Crimson Guard. 98 horde. 98 mob.
98 Arm Party.
98 fucking knitting circle. 98 rabble.
98 Glory Hole.
Circle Jerk.
They don't make glory holes like they used to.
Wouldn't that be something like you are like there's a glory hole for arm wrestling where you put your arm through and you can't see your arm wrestling and it's like like you don't even know.
Dude,
You
we
just
could
gotta
do
pull it.
90. Dude, we could do an arm wrestling glory hole.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's gotta be almost like a frowny face.
There's
so your
like
arm
a
can move.
divider. There's a divider down the middle of the table.
But yeah, you can't see your opponent at all. You're like,
Or you have to be blindfolded. Do blindfolded arm wrestling.
that's how I'd have to go, I guess.
I'm sure no
There's gotta
injuries
be a
could
way to
possibly
put a
come from
board
that.
up or something. I don't know. I guess not.
98 white guys.
Yeah, David Morris said 98.
Black
Chuck
guys can't
Bordeaux.
come.
98 Chuck Bordeaux. That'll get us closed down faster in AWU.
Dude. We could have a glory hole tournament where we blindfold the opponents so they don't know who they're going against. Only the
That's
bracket.
the concept right there.
How would you call people at the table?
You wouldn't. You'd have to whisper it in their ear.
You're next.
Next.
Circle of Arms.
Put this blindfold on your neck. The 98 administration.
98 Problems with a Pin 8-1.
There's got to be the right word out there.
We're
98
just not going to say any more words.
Word shorts? No, that only applies to one person here.
98 scrum. Scrum. Multitude. "98 problems with a pin ain't one."
Put that on the shirt.
Could be on a shirt, dude. That would be funny as shit.
That's good.
I'm gonna write that down, Ed. Maybe we're
We could do the 98 Union here up north, and then as we go down south, it could be the 98 Confederation. Then as we go out west, it'll be like the 98 Frontier.
frontier.
TJ wants
ever get out there.
Winter Blast results on AERS. AERS told me that they are working through them. The results have been sent to them. In fact, I think it was sent in the format that they don't have to work that hard to put it in, but I'm told they are working through them. But to answer your question, I have no idea how long it's going to take them.
Ku Klux 98. That's a hard no.
Nazi 8.
98.
9.
98 Reich.
Es ist schlecht. Das ist nicht sehr gut.
98 Coven.
Yes, you're very welcome, TJ, although I had nothing to do with it,
98 combine.
but they are putting it through.
98 sect.
98 sex.
The results, by the way, if anyone wants to see the
Armed sect.
bracket, I did put all of the bracket sheets up on 6 posts on the 98 Facebook page. Have to go through. It's like they're all marked as Winter Blast. Want to have Winter Blast brackets or something like.
Oh, 98 conglomerate. How about chain gang?
Just 98.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Fuck it, 98.
98.
98%.
98 event.
98 Socialist Soviet Republic. People's Republic of 98.
Posse.
98.
I don't see these, Dave.
This is we're worse off than we were fucking before we started thinking of names.
98 League.
Yeah, I like that. That's you're onto something.
Something with League.
Why didn't anyone think of a league?
98 arm wrestling league.
Whoa.
That's
There's some fun to that.
Gonna be the next big thing.
98 rule. 98 tyranny.
Queenslander in the house. 98 worst people on the planet. There's not 98 of us that are the worst. Only like 8 of us. Wouldn't it be cool if we had 98 people in the 98?
No,
What's another word that we could use instead of like league?
Oh my god. Just rewind.
you really just
That's
asked that
solid.
question again.
I mean another word we can like look up in the thesaurus. I think they've all been done. They all have the same fucking the order of the 98. Studio 98.
We need to like sound super official and benevolent, like Democratic Republic of Arm Wrestling. Burger
It
fits
might
right
look like
in.
we're thinking, but we really have empty heads.
You can't use a word that people won't like. Arm wrestlers aren't the smartest people. If we use too big a word, they'll get confused.
As is very well demonstrated by this conversation.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, consortium's a no.
Well, I don't know. It was Johnny Blades came up with Predator or with Praetorian.
98 cartel. 98 circle. 98 clan. 98 order squad.
98 Republic.
98 band. Isn't there already a 98 band?
98 degrees.
98 degrees.
Let's switch percent to degrees for our league.
Yeah, instead. Bringing it back.
98 bananas.
98 faction.
There's a Joker somewhere.
98 affiliation. 98 circuit.
98% lean beef. I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
Should have had a Parmesan crusted steak.
I was thinking about some Parmesan crusted steak.
The 98 union.
I'm saying, man, then when we go down south, and they could be the 98 Confederacy.
98% not gay.
I lived in Maryland briefly, and they changed the bank checks came through as Davis A. Shell. So it sounded very Confederate.
98% natty. 98% natural arm wrestling league.
98% alcohol. Yeah, with some of these people, that was really
Parmesan crust. 8 Wagyu.
backdoor boys. I don't know.
98 Goonies.
98% stronger than Bowen. There's a good one. That's from Queenslander, an Australian.
Going against his own kind.
90 mates.
98.
Oh, that's cute as hell.
98% natty. You really think so, Burger? I don't know.
98 clusterfuck.
Well, we're gonna focus on the natty ones, I guess.
98 assemblage. The 98 constellation. 98 98 right. 98 huddle.
Blue 98.
98 hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge. Yeah.
The whole 98 kit and caboodle. How about bunch? No. 98 lot. Crew. Platoon. We were a gang that first.
Sure.
How about brood?
Cabal 98.
98 arm school.
School of 98.
98 university. Where you fucking graduate from amateurs, bitches.
The Joe
98 bed and breakfast.
Joe Biden crew.
We should just do 98 university. Everybody that wins amateurs gets the fuck out. Graduated. Go pull it East versus West.
Why don't you call it West versus East?
Over here it should be, huh?
The Army of 98. Oh,
Or you could call it PAL, Pulling Arm Wrestling League.
Just copy someone else out there.
Or you could use Federation. There's World Arm Wrestling Federation.
98.
Wow.
98,
98 Arm Wrestling Federation.
98 lethal arms.
Yeah.
Arm assassin strength 98.
98 U.
Enemy 98.
'98 university.
Enemy 9 DH.
98% ropey. 98 Clintons. Oh my god. Income poops.
Hey.
Hey now. I draw the line at nincompoop.
Right.
How dare you?
That was cool until you said nincompoop.
Or
Can you use the word?
back to PAL, Philadelphia Arm Wrestling League, Pennsylvania Arm Wrestling League,
Peckerwood.
Arm Wrestling League.
I thought a variation of guild would be cool.
98 genders.
I'm a cat. I can't wait till I see someone that identifies as a cat so I can bring them home,
Non-D8.
98 Confederation.
knock at their door. Sorry, I ran over your cat. And you just return it, just a dead kid. Be like, hey, it fucking identified as a cat.
98 Handholders Guild.
No jail time. Dude, if it can hold up in court that you can identify however you want and someone identifies as a cat and you run it over, no jail time, right?
Guess not.
Or if they're a deer and you fucking shoot a fucking arrow through them, no jail time. Just a thought.
Why are you trying to devise ways to kill trans people?
Yeah, that's a good topic for the fucking podcast. Yeah, but those people aren't trans that are fucking identifying as like a cat, fucking deer.
No, in some sort of way.
And there's something, but yeah, we definitely don't want to sit here and think of ways to kill trans people.
We probably shouldn't know.
Yeah,
That might get taken off.
I didn't mean it as trans people.
And it's probably also the wrong thing to do, Dave.
Yes.
Right, Dave.
So that's what we get talked. Oh, no. What was the one?
Like, we'll plan it, but behind closed doors.
No, it was damn it, when you wanted to have the poll about whether somebody should end up dead. Not to mention any names, of course.
Travis, yeah.
No,
That's
not saying
our
names.
only episode that got taken down was
Right.
we did a poll on whether we should kill Travis. Apparently you can't do polls on
Killing people.
people's
Yeah, I
lives.
saw that. You know, when Facebook takes things down, takes posts down because somebody says, I'm going to beat you.
I was hoping our loyal followers would have came up with some
Better
good
suggestion.
ideas. '98 Anonymous. Arm Wrestling Anonymous.
District 98.
Yeah, there you go.
98 Jump Street.
District.
Super 98.
98 Jump Street.
Um,
Yeah, this is
Brooklyn
this is
98.
so exciting. I did try to get Ozzy to come on, but he said he's at an engagement party and he's not happy about it, or he'd love to join us.
98 Monkeys.
98 bottles of beer on the shelf.
98 weeks later.
98 gold bond containers.
Do you just look up movies with numbers in them?
It sounds like that's what some people are doing.
You want to look? Okay, look.
Instead of the movie 7, just 98.
Movies with numbers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
It takes 98.
Yeah, Ed
Slaughterhouse 98.
did come up with some good lines to put on shirts.
Catch
Hangover
20,
98.
catch 98.
98 problems with a pin ain't one. That would be a funny shirt.
Home Alone 98.
Any sequel just had 98 at the end of it.
Cleft.
98 hours later.
You had me at 98. 98 Bravehearts. Training
Read
plan.
98.
98 circus. That's good. The 98 circus is in town. I mean, that could work for us. Debbie,
98% circus. I like it.
Debbie does Dallas 98 times. '98 flew over the cuckoo's nest.
I'm glad everyone's just given up on actually trying to find something useful.
I don't think there is a way to fucking get back from this. '98 carrots and counting. I mean, Guild won the poll.
It did. I'll just spell guild with a 9 instead of a G.
Pulp 98.
All the refs have to wear like a robe hiding their faces.
Schindler's 98.
How
No,
does a robe hide a face? A robe goes over your body.
you know, like those hooded robes that they wear, like
A cowl is what the word you're looking for.
yeah, that. And then no lighting, and all has to be like fucking fire, just firelight. We actually talked about Alliance, the '98 Arm Wrestling Alliance.
None of this describes competition, though.
No.
Like all of this is just like a group. It's describing a group of people, but not like league. League implies competition, right?
Yeah, but if it's a word that doesn't imply competition, we could throw in like the word arm wrestling so that it kind of offsets that it doesn't. You know, like arm wrestling guild. You would assume that that's some sort of competition.
No. That's almost more of a bunch of guys that practice to get good for competitions.
Could be. I mean, it could be. Fuck it. League could be taken that way.
Suppose.
No, league.
Yeah,
League
league definitely
implies like
Yeah.
competition towards a championship, right?
Right. So what's a word that would, or what's a two-word combination that could imply the same thing?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Arm Wars. Oh, that's been taken.
Yeah. Star Wars.
Dude, poor Brad Cook only comes in when we're talking about something that we can't even explain. He's like, what are we even talking about? So
Nothing.
we're
That's bad.
we're trying to think of a word that means league that we could use for our nine.
Because arm wrestling league is way too easy, and we need to do something way cooler than that.
Way more complicated and cooler.
Yeah, we can't just do 98 arm wrestling league because fuck that shit.
Sure.
If you're just tuning in now, you just missed a lot.
But you missed nothing over the last half an
You
hour.
missed
I was
nothing.
just saying 98 blank for the last half an hour, so you didn't miss much.
98 Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, it's been this for half an hour.
Star Wars Episode 98, The Arm Wrestling Menace.
98 Nitro referees.
Right. That's what you missed, Brad.
Oh, that'll be the quickest way to get me to retire.
Did we do a poll on whether we should kill Nitro?
No,
What about the No Nitros Club?
Yeah. And
298
what's
arm
the
wrestling.
opposite of nitro?
Federation.
Brake caliper. I don't know.
That was the first time I ever seen Paul Lynn get that mad.
Oh yeah. Especially the table.
No, we have to be
I'm not
careful because
advising
of,
Paul, but I don't get pissed off that often either. He pushes your buttons, man. Nitro's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, well, with Paul, he pushed the wrong button.
Dave
For
Shaw,
sure.
Dave Shaw likes him. He's protected.
I was just thinking we have to be careful because if Nitro is taken out, Colin's going to be one of the prime suspects after what he said about him last week.
What do you say?
Right, that he's a like egotistical asshole. How does that mean? How does that give me any sort of
Yeah,
motive for murder?
that's just true.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've said worse directly to Nitro.
Oh, I know you have. You know, like, well, we won't go into that.
Why not? You can.
You were provoked. He did say he was going to come down and slit your throat in your bed.
Yeah, he threatened me, dude. He said he was going to slit my throat. I'm like, yeah, okay.
He's gonna come down your chimney.
Yeah, literally.
Yo, wasn't that all over the Zig and Zagging video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I respond to him, Dave?
Zagging.
You didn't you didn't worry about threats from meth heads that hung out with pedophiles.
Well, that was accurate because he was hanging out with that Dave Bart dude.
Dude, why don't we just call it 98 tournament series?
We could do that. 98 arm wrestling troll army.
98 arms of
Yeah.
war.
We got blamed for being the troll army the whole fucking time anyway.
Only the human hybrid's hot tonight. 98 arms
What's
of war.
funny is it was Devin and Engen that started the troll army thing. Well, Devin against Engen
98
2 years ago.
98 arm gods.
Yeah. 98 Armed Gods Wars.
You just steal their logo and just put a 98 on it and leave arm gods.
I could do something on that easy to turn into 98.
Dude, you should do it as a joke.
That's happening. I'll just turn the wings green and put 98 to Armed Gods.
You already had who was going to sue us for the clasped hands?
PAL, right?
Yeah.
I fixed it though. See?
Dude fucking messaged me. He's like, I'm going to sue you. It's like, okay, for what? I mean,
They're not clapped hands anymore. They're middle finger hands.
you're going to sue me for my arm wrestling handles? He's like, I drew that picture for PAL. And I'm like, yeah, and there's fucking 20 fucking leagues out there using that same fucking thing, dude. If you look, there's some without the strap. Someone removed the strap and just had them grasping. And
look at that version. That's the best version yet.
Yeah, that is the best version yet.
Yeah, that is a cool version with the thumb middle.
Because with that version, you're pushing that strap up, so the guy's like really fucked over in this setup.
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
And if that isn't fuck that guy written all over it,
right?
And I don't know what is.
Covering your thumb with the strap.
That's funny. I'm so happy with that one. That was a pain in the dick for real. It turned out pretty good though.
Now is that just an extra long
pain in the
finger?
dick for real?
What's that?
How do you do your design?
This one here?
Yeah, if it was actually a pain in your dick.
Oh,
Very quickly.
yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't really affect my hands. It just hurts.
With 98 over the top. Turbo and laser would never behave that way. That is true.
Top 98, bottom 98,
It could be like middle
middle of the road,
mediocre.
98, middle 98.
98 mediocre arm wrestling.
League of Average Arm Wrestlers.
League of Challenge matches.
This is just getting worse and worse and worse.
Prison
Oh, that's
Break,
a cool idea.
season
98%
2, episode 98.
Challenge match series instead of super match series.
Super match series.
Challenge match series of super matches. This is going downhill.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Go right to 98 cunts.
Yeah.
8 bottles of Gold Bond on the wall. No, that was fun. I mean, we didn't fucking come up with a name.
Not even. So we're way. I don't even want league now. I think that's
Further
stupid.
away than when we fucking started.
League doesn't even make sense for what we're trying to do. Fuck.
Yeah. Now league doesn't work.
98 quit.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. No, we'd have to put gentle people.
Is there anything going on in arm wrestling?
Yeah, the 98% guys are thinking of.
There's got to be a live stream of Paul Italia pulling tomorrow. That's what I want to know. Is there a live stream out there that's going to be on the amateur table at the Indiana East vs. West? I don't even care about the pros.
I'm sure Cobra will have something.
I would
What's
troll the fucking shit out of it.
I'm sure Cobra will have something.
Heck, I hope so. Well, you know, it's got to be on Paul. Well, if he wins, it'll be on Paul's YouTube channel. I wonder how if he'll put it up if he loses. I'll have a lot of respect if he puts it up if he loses. I really will. That's one thing I like about Whisperer. He puts his losses up with no problem. I appreciate that. Kerbers has a live feed, but will that just be the pros table? I wonder, because that gets tricky sometimes. Paul only has the super matches on his channel. Okay, because I knew he had something on his channel, but
So Ryan, you remember that one idea I had about us doing a watch party for an East vs. West event?
Yes.
Just talking about it on air.
Yeah.
You feel like Engen would be against that? And
Yeah.
blacklist you guys?
Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
We would definitely be against that.
Yeah. That
Maybe he
became
would
a
just
bad idea. Real quick, huh?
Maybe he'll just let us do it since we have under fucking 20 people watching.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Dave
really.
Zubich, you think Ryan Bowen shot himself in the foot over that whole thing?
I think he stepped on a landmine.
Yeah.
He tried to apologize.
Will it really affect him? I don't know.
He might have to go to a qualifier in order to go to the next East versus West.
Probably so. Yeah, Engen's not happy with him, but aside from just the East versus West events, I don't think it hurt him all that bad. I don't think anybody thinks any less of him as far as his YouTube channel and stuff goes.
Yeah.
Or any more of them.
I don't think he'll lose any money. But those big paychecks from East versus West, man, he will miss that if that would have come his way.
As tiring as it was, and I mean, as tired of a subject it became, I think the amount of coverage it got, it was kind of necessary for about like talking about the live stream thing.
Yeah.
No, it definitely brought up a lot of good points.
Because just talking to Paul Lynn, the amount that Engen takes care of those guys over there is unbelievable.
Yeah. And the amount of matches. You think you hear one guy gets paid so much, but then there's 15 matches. That's crazy. It's nuts.
Yeah, and he's covering their hotel rooms, 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
All that
15
stuff.
matches, both athletes.
Yeah, you hear $250,000, but man, that's really what he's putting out there just to get him there.
98 sister fisters.
Yeah, man, that deserves some respect if you ask me. I don't know. And granted, he should.
The sister fisting.
Delayed reaction, Chubich.
Oh, I had to laugh about it in my head first.
98 coalition.
Yo, Zubich, how far away is Grimaldi's Diner from Steve Hale's?
It's got to be like about 15-minute drive. It's close.
Is it?
It's really close, yeah. And we don't have too terrible of traffic in Utica. around that area really at all. Yeah, it's close.
What about a word before league?
98%.
Like 98 something league
Arm wrestling.
instead of arm wrestling. What about like
Hand holding. Oh, we're gonna do that now.
sexy hand holding league?
Pissing.
Tournament.
98 battalion.
90.
98.
98.
Then you definitely have to have nitro in there.
Well, I mean, if you ask fucking Travis Bajan and Paul Italia, they would agree with that one. Left Lip Awareness Month League.
Champions League Elite Federation
98. No
tournaments.
sex hand holding.
Club.
Spicy hand holding league. High five. Oh no, that's already a league. That's a team. %, fat grounded. That's the one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Everybody,
Burger, when you gonna make the trip up to Harrisburg some Saturday?
It's tough. I work weekends, so that's what makes it tricky, but I need to. I want to try at least make it once this before I'm go up to that tournament in May. But I've been getting over a cold, so this week is probably out. But in the next couple of weeks, I'll be up.
Because I know that Alec made a couple trips up.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not hard. It's not far. It's just that I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday overnight.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm available, but then I get like no sleep. So it would just have to be a weekend. I have nothing else going on, and I can, get some sleep at work. But it's hard to justify taking off for arm wrestling when there's like I could be doing something at home. Wife gets unhappy about that.
98% body fat tournament.
What's that?
98% body fat tournament.
Hey,
On the right track, guys.
Super heavies only.
TJ. If body fat was a winning stat, I think I'd be a lot better. Anybody going to sit downs?
No.
Probably Dave Shell.
that got Dave Shell's attention.
I'm going and I'm bringing Mike Ondrick with me. I don't know who else from Predators coming, but Ondrick's coming down with me. And actually, I took the sit-down table out to Zach Lee's practice, and some of them are really interested in it. Zach Anini thinks he'll do really well at it because he's, hooker. So I think he's going to show up. Possibly some of the.
Did he
Zach's,
pull on the table?
Zach Ignini's a hooker? I thought you were talking about Zach's ex.
Well, anything you would say about Zach's ex, it's nothing nearly as bad as he's saying about her.
When I saw the posts about the OnlyFans, I knew it was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll see some of their people from Zach's people will be at sit downs. I think Bo Horner would like to go too, except I don't know how that fits in with his work schedule.
98 Premier League.
Oh,
Sounds too classy.
98 Premier Amateur League.
no, don't put the word amateur in it. Every time you put
98 semi-amateur league.
Semi-amateur. I love it.
semi-pro.
Oh, apparently Nick's going to be at the punishment.
Professional amateur league.
He asked me to bring the stuff he left behind the one time he came to Predator. Nitro's bringing his famous venison pizza.
He's gonna bring his famous roughing.
Fucking that guy's never reffing shit again, dude.
That video was great with Zach when he looked at him and goes, "Are you fucking blind?"
That
was funny.
Remaining foreskin.
No, that was great. I was
But-
talking to him earlier. I was trying to get him to come on.
The worst thing is if you watch the video, when Zach pinned him, his hand came off the peg.
Yeah, it did. So it was a foul anyway.
So it would have been more like a restart anyhow. But
Yeah.
he couldn't catch that either. And it was right in front of his face too.
Yeah. It's hard to catch it all.
That
not when
fucking
not when it's right in front of you.
That's true.
catch a cold, dude. He's fucking retarded. He's mad too because he wanted like $150. Like, dude, you didn't even ref the whole fucking day, and you fucked up when you did ref, and you came to me and asked very rudely. So I was like, fuck that guy.
Fuck him.
Why should I contribute to his drug habit?
You know, after we kicked him off the table, I didn't even see him anywhere after that.
He wandered around in the back for a little bit, and then he disappeared pretty quick.
He's being a dickhead, dude. He comes up and he's like, I need my money now. And I was like, what? Fucking talk to me like that.
He came up talking to me like he didn't blow the call in my match, like trying to get sympathy from me. I'm like, fuck you, Nitro.
Yeah, I'm not going to be nice to him anymore, dude. I don't fucking care. I'm going to punch him in his fucking diabetes meter.
And not only the call, it's that he just can't just make a call and be quiet. He has to grandstand and make a big scene about every little thing,
Yeah,
and
like,
takes 10 minutes
the
for
match isn't
the
about the
simplest call.
fucking down ref.
That's the
You know what I
problem.
mean? Yeah.
It's not even him knowing the rules or knowing the calls. It's just him knowing how to explain it quickly and be done. Or not explain it at all. Just make the call. You don't got to teach to make a call. That's his issue. It's annoying.
Old Tills group.
That is his issue. He tries to like think he's training people.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
competition is not the time to do that shit. I don't need a lesson. Just make the call. Especially when you're telling me your lesson is freaking wrong anyway. That's what really bugged me. I've got to sit here and agree with something I disagree with before he just makes the call anyway. Just take the strap off. I need to go.
I'm going to kick him right in the diabetes meter.
Oh, God, that'd be great.
Or you just rip it off and be like, well, what's your fucking blood
Just
sugar?
chase him around.
Dude, we'll hold him down and pour sugar in his mouth.
Well,
Like, keep away with his insulin.
his problem is he doesn't pay attention to the damn thing.
Yeah. Dude, he looked at a clip of during the match, he's looking straight up and not even at the fucking arm wrestling table.
What do you mean, straight up at the ceiling?
The ceiling. And he's the down ref. Like, what the fuck are you doing looking at the ceiling during the match as the down ref?
He's practicing for his open casket.
Fuck, I hope I get that one right. He's praying.
They'll help me not miss any calls.
Yeah, dear Lord, please don't let Paul Lynn fucking reach across the table and choke me.
Give me the eyes to see.
I think it was pretty close to that point though.
Bring back my sight.
Grant me my sight, Father. Oh. I'm gonna go blind.
Dude, every time he pulls some fucked up shit too, he's like, oh, it's just because my blood sugar was low. So next time we're just gonna hold him down and put sugar in his mouth and be like, it's not low anymore, buddy.
Sugar now, Nitro.
Gas funnel it in.
Excuse now, buddy.
World's strongest man says he was expecting the drop
Hey.
ceiling.
He fucking was at team punishment, anal punishment or whatever. And all he was talking about is like all the things he invented in the sport. Like he says he invented fucking the amateur division, all kinds of crazy shit, dude.
Nitro bands.
98 ways to murder Nitro.
He invented the dimensions of the fucking riser.
Yeah.
The dimensions were all made up by him. He made up all that.
Oh man, we need to do a delusional Nitro video.
That would be a whole channel of its own. Definitely.
You just got to get him talking on here.
I wonder if he would come on the podcast soon, and then I'll just like egg him on and be like, when's the last time you did meth, Nitro? What's the last time you got one?
Well, you see, I invented meth.
When's the last time you got a call right? How long
All
ago?
my calls are right.
How long ago was it that you got a call right? He'd fucking get so angry.
Now this is a topic to bring on Paul in. He's funny getting fired up about Nitro.
Nitro, do you find it rude to come up to someone after a tournament and say, "Where's my money? I need it now"?
It's my money and I want it now.
Douchebag.
or when he's done with it, done reffing a tournament, he fucked up, and he says, "What do you think? How'd I do? How did I do?"
Fucking terrible. Yeah, I don't know. You've managed to piss off Paul Lynn, so there's that.
I like that pep talk. I can't even talk. Pep talk that he gave Flash Surplus before he pulled.
Oh my god.
Did you guys see that on JGTV?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor guy.
No, I missed that. What did he say?
He said, "You're walking home if you don't win this match," or something like that. He was about to pull Junior Hostler.
And Flash is
Yeah,
probably the one that drove.
He's just so very serious about it. Sounds so corny, just like a very movie-like moment. Like, if you don't win this, you're walking home. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Jimmy G's channel.
My money and I want it now.
He actually put something up, a couple hours ago. I thought, holy hell, it's only been a couple of weeks, so you stumped up already.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Yeah, but his stuff is like 98% fucking his intro. And then all his weird intro. 2 seconds of footage.
That you can't watch because it's all like flashing and colors and everything else.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about those car sales.
If he actually didn't do all that weird shit, dude, his edits would be pretty good. You know?
It takes you 2 minutes to get to the action.
Yeah.
And he's gotten better, I will admit that, but it's still a little much.
Yeah, he's got his creative ideas.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's nice. A different change of pace, but
It is.
Also,
I'll give it to him.
like luckily I've already seen the 217 edit, so I got my fill of the matches and good quality.
Yeah.
I could enjoy Jimmy's for what it is. It's not as long and drawn out as the last ones.
I just saw those pictures you sent me, Burger.
Yeah, it's a weird shape, isn't it?
Dude,
Poor
almost
Dave.
unrecognizable. Dude, Colin definitely had explosive diarrhea.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he'd come on, but he's stuck at that engagement party. He's not happy about it.
Yeah.
Got to
Oh,
pump up that 25-hour live.
right. But yeah, I know for a fact Nitro will never ref another Winter Blast for sure.
Excellent.
And any other tournaments we do, nothing.
He already ate the steak, didn't he? He ate that thing before I got on.
Yep.
He nailed it, DJ.
Oh, dude.
Said it was amazing. He gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Pretty good score.
Because of the crust. He said if it had just been the steak, it would have been about a 7.
The crust made it a 98 out of 10.
98 out of 100.
Strawberry shortcake bars. Golly.
A fun.
Yummy. Oh man, I'm tired,
Yeah.
guys.
The philosophy
Sick all week.
of the night, somebody just posted on one of the other chats. Like life is like a lot like toilet paper. You're either on a roll or you're taking shit from some asshole.
Huh.
It's not on that chat, the one you don't want me to quote from. It's a different one.
I love-
Actually, it's not there anymore. I think they got closed down again, or I dropped off it or something or other.
Yeah, man, AWU is just going down the shitter.
Dude, I used to, one of my pickup lines used to be, I love you like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in.
Meh.
How did that work?
It didn't.
Hmm.
How I got,
Eyes.
that's how I met my wife. No, not really, but
Sir Fatty says Latimer did us dirty in Philly, recommending Tony Luke's.
it's never too late.
Steve's Prince of Steaks. That's my recommendation.
My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in. Or I like, hey, are you a school? Because I want to shoot some kids in you.
I'm sure that was over.
That one never goes over good. Especially, it didn't work on my wife that's a school teacher.
That's not even funny, Ryan.
Do you guys have any go-to pickup lines like that?
Mm. Not quite like that. I don't even know what I got. It's been so long. Ooh, he says, David, John McErtrin wants another match with you left arm.
With me?
I guess you're the only David on the podcast. I send it to you.
You, excuse me.
Not Dave Shell.
Me.
No. Oh, that's nice of Jonathan. I think we'll probably see each other at a tournament.
It
No
did.
doubt.
Ed recommended the same place that you recommend for cheesesteaks.
Prince of Steve's.
Absolutely correct.
I've never eaten there. Is it good?
Yeah, they were fairly close to the places we used to practice. One of them was right off of Bustleton. close to where we used to practice with Rosenblum. I went to it a couple times.
Rosendouche.
That's the one.
I'm hungry. Be right back. He's gonna go get a fucking steak from Longhorn. McEachern wants another left-hand match. Why does he want a left-hand match with you? Does he match up with you, lefty?
No, he's right.
No, we pulled in a tournament. He beat me. It was too fast for me to stop him. We did some after pulling. When I stop him, he's easy. If he hits hard and gets his lane, then he beats me.
Yeah, he relies on
At least on that day. Yeah.
Did you arm wrestle him on his missing finger hand?
No, I didn't. No. I believe he pulled amateur with that hand, either amateur or semi-pro, and he didn't do too well with just like random dudes.
Dude, I should have pulled that class in amateur just to see what that feels like.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was obviously going over the top of him because he just doesn't have
There's
a
nothing to
finger
block.
there. Yeah. And he couldn't really do much.
I can't I imagine that's tough.
Yeah.
There's probably
I'd
something you can
assume-
figure out to do with that. It's going to be funky to mess with people, but it's going to take some time for them to develop.
I would just slip and go to straps and just watch how they figure out how to get.
Like I said, there's got to be something weird you could get in the strap or something with that. I don't know, maybe, but maybe not. It might just be a detriment, and that's all.
It's gonna be a finger fight.
Like
Not a
me-
fingers fight.
finger fight, like me and Chubich with just the pinky.
Just a big old pinky promise.
Dude, loser has to cut one of their fingers off. Oh. He's running out of fingers.
So does he get to just like chill for a couple losses? Is that how this is going to work, or does he have to cut his only finger left?
He gets like a 2-finger handicap.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. So, I mean, it's like he can take this match with no risk.
Right.
The other guy's going to lose a finger if he loses.
Hubich
So.
has to beat him 3 times before he fucking has to cut a finger.
Right. So that's not too bad for. That's pretty risky for the guy pulling him, though. You know, you're gonna lose a finger.
He has like a fucking permanent shocker. It's like there's no fingers in the way, dude. He doesn't have to bend his fingers. Just
Oh, that thing's got to be crazy.
shock the shit out of chicks. And
Little-
the nub's all like bigger, so it's like mushroom.
Called the Vermont tickler.
Ryan Turner is a beast. Yeah, he is.
Actually, you guys asked how I did this picture, and it's not a middle finger. It's up. It's actually McGurchin's hand.
He
Ripped up
borrowed the finger and just put it on there.
from Winter Blast. Yeah, that's
Right.
McGurchin's hand. It's nothing weird. To bring that back up.
The FTG one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you did is put McCurchin's severed finger in front of it.
Right. Yeah. So I didn't do any editing. I just used his finger.
You have a finger model.
Yeah, there it is. McGurchin is a finger model. That's it.
If you look at the pinky and the other finger, they do look chopped up.
Where would it really go?
Oh,
There's nowhere for that to be. It's really there. Oh fuck, man! What a crappy podcast this was, huh?
Yeah, this was a should have had some topics.
Oh, sometimes it is what it is. It's us just talking dumb shit. We don't have a lot to talk about, but we're still here.
Have it in me, dude. Everly was up all night. She got some shots at her doctor's appointment.
Mm.
Just had like a bad reaction to them. She was fucking up all night. Slept between us, you know.
Yuck. I hear you, man. I've been sick myself. It's getting over it now, finally. But
Who the hell would text me?
11:37. Jesus.
Nick Marapodi wants to know if I want to have the challenge match with them at their practice on Sunday. So I don't know. It'll only be my third practice in 24 hours. Not sure it'd be the greatest idea.
Let's all just sit here in silence and
Yeah,
reflect.
see how long it takes for chat to leave.
Let's reflect.
How many? We were at 14 right now. Let's see how long it takes for people to start leaving.
The quiet, dude, are you kidding? The quieter we are, the more people are going to come on. Like they finally shut up.
Oh yeah. So the Whisperer has a super match at Damian Schlosser's thing in 3 weeks with Joe Rogers. £176 pounds. Somebody posted, can you say I fucking hate driving around Pittsburgh? Yeah, Pittsburgh is worse to drive in than Philly, believe it or not.
Yeah, dude, with all those bridges.
Bridges, and then you'll have you look at a map and there's two roads parallel each other. You think, why the hell aren't they connecting? Well, because one's 500 foot higher than the other
Yeah.
on a mountain, and one's in the valley. And yeah, I've gone to Pittsburgh and gotten totally turned around, not knowing where the fuck I was going.
I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
Oh, thanks for the information. We'll wait for you. Oh, yes. So let's see, anything exciting here while I've been dealing with the folks up in northwestern Pennsylvania on their chat? Let's see.
Who's all in that? Like, what's his name? Hanowski and them?
Well, yeah, actually the group I'm with here is some folks you probably don't know, kind of Ryan Alexander and
Whatever.
so forth. The other Ryan Alexander. But no, the Noski's group with Chucky, and Chucky posted they just moved, and he's in the first time he has a house with a garage, and he's locked himself out of the garage twice because he forgot about the damn garage door opener. Apparently he's never dealt with garage door openers before. It's like, okay, Chucky, you have to, having trouble with the new tech. But yeah, a lot of them will be at that thing in May that I'm going out to in Ohio with like 25 to 30 super matches, and that's what they're calling them. Not a tournament, just 25 to 30 super matches.
Super match event.
Yes. Yeah, Garage Wars super match. What are they calling it? Super match something.
Oh, super matches in a garage.
They're calling super match series. Garage Wars super match series.
Well, they could come up with a name. One thing we can't do.
Yeah.
Garage Wars Super Match Series.
Well, others use that Garage Wars too. In fact, they have something going on that one in Long Island we were talking about earlier on the 22nd of July. Steve Black said he thought they were calling that Garage Wars, but he wasn't sure. He was going to get back to me, which he didn't. So I just put it up as, where it's taking place. But
And wasn't that failed, what's it called? Documentary Garage to Fitness or something like that?
you got me on that one.
You know what I'm talking about there, Chuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the guy that started that whole thing.
I just remember it because I was going to go down there and videotape, but they said no videotaping because they were doing that documentary.
Yeah, I don't think that ever took off too well, did it?
And then it never really came to anything. Bummer.
I was not really paying attention here. David, did you hear the question and were answered it? Have you ever beaten Dustin Jelliff right-handed?
Yeah, I answered it in the chat. Oh no, never right-handed.
Okay. Oh, there, I just see, it just popped up. Yeah. Yeah, Dustin beat RVJ when RVJ was drunk as a skunk down at the at Morocco's place after one of the WAL events. Mrs. RVJ was not amused, said, yeah, shouldn't be happy beating him in that condition. Well, hell, who put him in that condition? Nobody poured the alcohol down his throat. But yeah, I've been to some place, RVJ can put it away. The alcohol. Nice guy, but he can put it away. But yeah. So I don't know. What do you think? We're at 15 people. I don't know. This is lagging. I don't know if we have to close down before midnight for the first time in recorded history. Armageddon. Schmuck Society. 98 Battle Series. Battlestar 98.
Just call it 98.
Battlestar 98.
Like Battlestar Galactica?
There you go.
Or is that before your time?
I know it.
Yeah, Battlestar 98.
Burger, just call it League.
Not where I'm at with it.
Battlestar.
98 League.
Yeah, it was great time pulling him. Thank God I didn't know who Dustin was.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's talking about Dustin.
I've had that logo made up months and months ago. I ain't got to do any work for that.
Can you guys plug Carolyn again? I don't think her man would like that very much.
Yeah, Carolyn's YouTube channel. She's just getting started out. She's going to have a live footage of the tournament tomorrow. Everybody check that out. Somebody link that in chat, please.
All right. I'm out of here. I got to go to practice in the morning.
All right, Chuck.
Catch you guys later.
Good decision, Chuck.
You're going to be in Harrisburg tomorrow?
Dave, what did I just say?
Well, I didn't hear you. You mumbled.
I'm going to bed because I'm going to practice in the morning. Hopefully the after pool's good.
Well, if you're going to practice in the morning, you're not going to Harrisburg because it starts at 1 o'clock.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, it starts at 1 tomorrow.
Vegas.
Have we lost Colin? Did he fall in the toilet again?
I don't know. He hasn't been there for a while.
Carolyn Looms.
Yeah, we can.
That's okay. We've got a nice four screen now, so we're all good.
If we threw him overboard, we
Thank you,
wouldn't.
Snow.
Apparently, when you toss somebody out, you can toss them into the waiting room, but you can't toss them out or you can't bring them back.
No, it's not helping anything. It doesn't help anything to throw him out now. Since we're at 4, so hopefully he comes back.
Fuck that guy Chuck for not having the 98 background on his 98 podcast. On the 98 podcast, I'm sorry.
He's got to be a real contrarian, that one.
Yeah. Dizzy Busy 88 says thoughts on RVJ versus Zurab. I haven't the slightest idea. Can somebody else speak to that?
Oh, thoughts on oh man, if RVJ comes in, man, he needs this though. I mean, Sasha's the fucking man, and he was off the couch, so he can use that excuse once. But if he don't look good against Zurab, it's going to be, well, RVJ's got some work to do. So it's my thoughts on it are RVJ needs to come correct.
I fucking leave for 5 minutes and you guys start talking arm wrestling.
I know, right? What the fuck? But no, it's a big one for RVJ, I think.
Yeah, Chuck.
I don't think he'll still arm wrestle, will still be RVJ, but where the direction he goes is going to depend on how he looks during this match. Because if he just gets wiped up again, he's going to have to probably do some East versus West tournaments to get back in the swing of things.
But yes, we were just wondering if Colin, fell into the toilet again or something, and then Chuck said he had to go to practice tomorrow morning, and I said, "What?" And he, were you going to Harrisburg? And he said, "Good. What did I just say?" I said, "Well, you mumbled." And if you're going to Harrisburg, if you're going to practice in the morning, you're not going to Harrisburg because that starts at 1. But he was gone by then.
Who's going to who are you talking about, Dave?
Bordeaux.
Oh,
He had to leave because he was going to practice in the morning.
I just noticed he left.
Yes, as a matter of fact, he has disappeared.
Fuck that guy.
Schmo says, "What if RBJ goes in and smokes Zero?"
Nothing else I want to see than RVJ just grab that dude and just hold him up there with that big ass hand. But yeah, that'd be awesome. And then he's going to be I don't know what is next though. Because then I guess it depends on what happens with Sasha and Paul Lynn. And then we start asking questions with that next match.
Wonder if Zurab could pull what that David Arluli guy did with Chance. Just fucking weather the storm. And just pull without a hand.
Right.
Pull with heart. And we've seen Zurab do that before. I mean, we see Chance just cutting right through him. It's not even a match at all. But then he's also fighting it with John, getting pins on John and Ron Bath, which Ron beats Chance, or has beat Chance. Same with John. It's not even close. And RBJ is self-admittedly not a strap savvy puller by his own accord. Well, he probably could be. I mean, I assume that he's going to be taking that seriously and learning and watching Chance's lane and everything that he's done. I'd assume he's also talking to Chance and he's getting to practice with Alcester, who's also a very strap savvy puller, and as well as Cataret. I mean, obviously in a different way.
Right. He's definitely getting the work put in. He seems like he's taking it more serious than he did what's it called? The Sasha match. So I'm fired up about that. So he's one of my favorite pullers too. I like Rob.
Yeah.
He's my favorite donut maker.
And Lord knows you're an expert on donuts, just like you are on steaks.
I'm not much of a donut eater, Dave.
Well, you had that video where you were, on the band video where you were going down for the donut.
Yeah, that was just a gimmick.
What?
Yeah.
That was fake?
No, God, I can't.
No, I ate the donuts.
Yeah.
I just I don't usually,
No. I feel you. I'm not a big pastry kind of guy.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go in on something, it's going to be something real savory.
Chuck said, "Debbie, you talk great shit behind someone's back when you think they don't know." I thought that was right in front of his face, not behind his back.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, they were kind of being trolly.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie.
Trolls everywhere. Yeah, TJ Foley is the one who gave me the donut idea and the bowl of cereal one, and the pronation with the milk, and then pouring the milk into the cereal to eat it. Every time TJ has a good idea, he calls me and he's like, "You have to do this retarded thing on video." Like he wants me to look retarded. That's a friend. When your friends want you to look retarded, those are real friends.
Right. It's a good pal. Speaking of Deborah Gibson, I'm gonna put my background back before she yells at me.
So did TJ give you the idea to think about making a league name live on air?
Oh, that was.
That was your chance to put the blame on him.
That was another retarded situation.
Dude, Debbie Gibson is going in. What's her deal, man? Debbie, who are you?
Trolley,
What's your
trolley.
deal with Chuck tonight?
Chuck's got to get back on and defend his honor.
Come back on Chuck and defend yourself. This chick is just going crazy.
It started early. She was making comments on his background.
But I must say, I see a lot of conformity here. It looks really nice.
Damn. TJ's always in the chat, but he's never coming on anymore.
It hasn't been on in a while. It's true.
Yeah.
Who?
TJ.
You think Berger should make up a different one for me so I have a sponsors one instead of the spreadsheet one?
I
mean,
think
Do that
so.
for you if you want.
Spreadsheet
'Cause
one.
I don't think that the spreadsheet one has been updated.
Well, I'll use that
Do
for.
something new with that. But I mean, there's usually more than one of us on here, Dave. But I could do you something new.
No,
I
I
can
mean,
do you something nice for your getting
I
around.
use that for the thing. In fact, I was going to ask you recommend a editing software, either something I have to buy or something free, so I can put up the intro and the conclusion of my getting around without pestering Ryan.
Oh, you're for like a video editor.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I got way. I'll send you one. It's easy. It works good too.
I don't have to pester him to get the the intro up for my getting around videos. In fact, what is Ryan? You have to send me. Do you send me what you use, and then I just use the editor to plug them together?
Say that again. For what?
The thing that you put at the very beginning of with the exploding whatever, you can send me that or what?
Oh yeah, I can send you that easy.
Okay. So if you send me that and he tells me,
Any fucking video editor to do that. It's not
Yeah, it's
hard.
use any one you want for real. That's the easy stuff. Just put two clips together.
well, he just has to send me the clip. Well, you actually get two separate clips, one to start and one to finish.
Yep.
Right.
So you put that, then your clip in the middle and the ender.
All right.
Yeah, I just drag your video into my editor, and then I drag that video, the intro, and I put the intro at the beginning. Then I put your video, then I put the intro at the end.
Oh, is it okay? I didn't know if you used if they were two separate ones at the beginning and
No.
end.
I mean, I'm gonna have a better one made anyway. So
Yeah, you could probably do it more stuff. Good stuff like that for sure.
At least point is, I won't have to pester you.
yeah,
I mean, you only got enough people pestering on other shit as it is.
you know who could probably make a good intro, dude, is fucking Brad Cook with some of the '98 footage.
Mm.
You know, have guys 98 shirts going at it and in the intro.
I could even clip crap off of he's just posted all the 98 stuff from Winter Blast. I could easily clip out some
You could do like Ryan
cool
Bowen.
stuff and slap them together, yeah. Easy peasy.
Find like good clips of 98 guys arm wrestling with 98 shirts on. And then we could do the background music, a clip of Matt Lasers 98
Yeah,
song.
I need to find like an acapella version of it. We need to put something a little more upbeat for a short clip like that. Because that song's kind of slow.
Well, not if you go to the part that's faster and just clip out we could clip out the fucking 98 scream or like a part that's a little more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just the 90. It's
Yeah.
a little obnoxious though. For every time you tune into a video, is a scream. That's also it'd be nice to have something a little more subtle.
There are parts of that song that you could steal some part with him saying 98.
Yeah, we can dig it. We can
You have,
dig
to
for
crop
it.
out you have to crop out some of the you know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that song. It could be something else. A beat or
If
something.
Matt ever gets his work schedule settled down, then we can maybe get an updated version, new song.
Yeah, thank you, David. Luckily I talked about the Maine State, thing in my last a month ago, because they really just got this one under the wire for their tournament tomorrow. But But yeah, chit chat is what's coming up. Things are starting to heat up. We got a lot of, I think what I say, 24 items from the beginning of May until I have, and actually it's more than that. I have 3 or 4 more that came in after I made the video on Tuesday. So 20 some things coming up between now and Thanksgiving already.
Wow.
And pretty much they're all in the Northeast if you include Ohio, which they asked to include, but it's maybe 2 or 3 of them that are out of the area. Like I put up some of the national stuff, but the vast majority of them are between Ohio, Maine, and Virginia.
Yeah.
Let's see. 158, and I think we had tons of April, almost April the 1st, and we're like 4 or 5 arm wrestlers on my list at birthdays tomorrow, including I think Megan Elizabeth. I gather she and John are going to be at sit downs, which is good if they're reffing. They're among the best ones.
That music right there.
Do some sort of like African clicking music, you know?
You didn't recognize that music right there?
I'll play it again.
Oh, there we go.
Someone playing spoons.
You recognize whose the intro that was?
No.
Paul Talia right there.
Was it? Oh, I've never watched his bullshit stuff.
Yeah, I was about Paul Talia intro. I don't know how good you could hear it because I just played it off the computer right
It sounded like clapping.
That's a lot what it is though. But yeah. But you probably couldn't hear all the jingle and everything as good as it really sounds. I watch all of Paul's stuff. I really enjoy some of it. Some of it's kind of cringy and bad, but most of it's like it's pretty good. What's getting me is he's just having a lot of good guests, a lot of high quality pullers on his show to talk to. So, he's smart enough to be quiet and lets them talk. So he has good shows. So
Yeah.
Give him credit where it's due there. He's doing a good job at getting exposure to some of these good pullers. It's
Well, it's time I have my midnight snack, so I'm heading out of here.
I think that's that time for the show. Huh?
Midnight snack.
Yeah, I'm a big time snacker.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. Well, see you
Later, buddy.
Good practice.
98 promotions.
Promotions. Yeah.
Fuck no.
I did not hate guild. I think it just needs another word in there with it. You know what I mean?
Other than lollipop.
The Lollipop Guild. I represent. That could be a Paul.
Rapist Guild.
Imagine Paul Talia going, I represent the Lollipop Kids.
Oh man. The Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, it's hard because League is just easiest.
I know.
That's why it's so hard to just accept it because it's just what's expected.
I think because of who we are, we could put any fucking word in there. Just people would just be like, oh, that's those crazy 98 guys. You know what I mean?
Especially with something funny like cult or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
So like Legion of Arms.
The only reason I don't like that is anything with arms sounds like a game of arms.
Legion of Arm Wrestlers. Legion of Pullers.
Who the hell? Who keeps texting me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Me.
Puller Platoon.
Talking behind Burger's back. Mhm.
98 arm wrestling conduit.
Oh,
Uh, faction of
yeah. Arm wrestling league just tickles my pickle. It's just been done, which I get. I wish there wasn't anything else.
Cool Kids Club. Gee, I wonder if that applies to those who aren't cool kids.
Right.
So where are you going to practice this week? Grondon? You gonna hit any of them?
This weekend, I don't know. Fucking between work and everything else going on, dude, I've been so busy. Speaking of which, we got to have a meeting, Burger, about those rules that we were talking about, and
Yeah.
maybe we could get Zach Lee in on it.
Yep.
DJ doesn't give a shit about the rules. He's like, whatever you guys decide.
I like that. And I also like the idea of not having a strict set of rules.
No, I just mean we just need rules for the
Yeah,
league.
we do.
Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's strict or not. We just need a rule setting to follow.
How about
For the refs.
rules set by the hometown referees?
We could do that.
That's what I was saying. I like the idea of like kind of whatever rules that people like there. As long as it's an accepted rule set, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. But if we're gonna do like a league, we gotta have some sort of rules for like our own tournaments.
Yeah. I was even thinking whatever the home team is, or however we decide to do that, that's the rule set that gets used there. I don't know, but I get you though. We should have a generic set of rules that we would go by if you would need that.
Like at least for Winter Blast, that way
Yeah, for
people
sure.
know what to expect, and the
Yeah.
refs to be enforcing it are trained to do that.
No, on the base, we like our set grip with running fouls.
Yeah.
So it makes it fun. And it pisses people off, so fuck them. We do what we want.
Well, I mean, James has the American arm wrestling rules, which is what we've been using, that they kind of came up with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like their bailout rule that's counts as a loss only if Zach Lee does it.
Right. I think we should just take a set of rules and we go down the list and we just say, like this part, don't like this part. You know what I mean?
Right.
That way we have an actual like printout that we can fucking base everything off of.
I like that.
But I like that we got different people that have different views. Like you like the non-strict rules, Mike likes the strict rules. So like when we talk about it in a group, there'll be some good points made on both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because he's in that camp that thinks that the stop fouls are faster than running fouls. And I get why they think that, but I think they're wrong, to be honest. I understand their logic, and they feel like if a match continues and then it gets restarted when it could have been restarted as soon as the foul started, then that must save time. But half the time, it doesn't have to get restarted at all because the person that elbow fouled is probably in trouble. And then they end up losing the match anyway, a lot of the time. And there are times where the match goes a little bit longer than it would have, but for the majority of matches, they're over before that is an issue anyway. Especially with the set grip.
We'll have to actually play around with the rules. Like, like say like you want to, like you should fucking, if we come up with the rules or we have two different ideas of what they should be, do them at practice and see how like the whole team fucking likes it or doesn't. Try to do both and see like, okay, we're going to have a couple with this rule set, see how everybody reacts to it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have one with this rule set.
Maybe you can do it on a live. Just do like a mini tournament with one rule set, another tournament with the other rule set, and see what looks better on camera and who has more fun. Yeah, I like it. We'll do left hand strict and right hand loose or whatever.
So what we were The
That way it's
Schmo,
the same people, you know what I mean?
the Schmo said we missed the clan joke. What we were supposed because of the cool kids club with the 3K
I like it.
instead of just alliteration or whatever. But I just looked at it as alliteration, not as Grand Kleagle territory. Then what do
That's surprising, Dave, because usually you're the racist one.
I am indeed. Yeah.
Colin is definitely fucking regretting that Longhorn.
Chowder.
Been on the toilet ever since fucking
It's true.
10 o'clock.
Mm.
Oh, but let's plan a meeting. Do you think Zach can maybe Andrew Hiller, I don't know, get some of these guys from different areas?
Yeah, Hiller's on board. Zach's on board. I know you said you got guys from Allentown ready to throw one. We got our spot down here. I do the guy that brewery here is ready.
Yeah.
And we got a good spot too, man. We have even there's room to set up your little pavilion, the 98 tent.
We had one.
Are you going to stick
For when we get it though, it'll work for that. That'll work there.
Are you going to stick to your practices being there on Wednesdays then, you think? Or
Yeah, what's his name? Alec said he wanted to host next week, but I want to figure something out with that because they want us there like all the time. Because it's when you're there regular, people can expect you. You know, they come out and expect to see you there, and if you're not, they'll stop showing up. So I'd like to do every Wednesday, but
well, that's
Yeah.
one thing. But
What
you're-
size tournament could we do at that brewery?
the big as we want. Really, because it's half outside. It opens up. Those pictures I sent you.
Yeah.
The wood on the right can be removed, so that can be wide open.
Yeah, the bar area itself is not that large,
No,
but then the side, the side patio that's covered is huge.
yeah, I'd say it's good for a easy 100-person tournament.
Yeah, I mean it's not good for Winter Blast, but
No.
but for any of our others, yes, definitely. Yeah.
But plenty of parking,
Oh yeah.
close off the interstate.
Have you talked to the owner? Like, is
Yeah.
it one that might sponsor the event or?
I haven't gotten that far yet. I can talk to him there, but he's definitely interested in letting us have it there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just won't get down there as often if it's on a Wednesday because I sneak out of ours too often as it is. I mean, I can because they don't need me here on Wednesdays, but for a while there, I was missing them right and left.
Well, see if you can talk to him, dude. And then we can talk. I guess what's his name? Kyle Easley has a spot he was thinking about too.
What do you mean the one that what you call it Julian's working at?
I don't know. Kyle brought it up.
Because Julian's bartending at a VFW that I think is so cool it has a fighter jet in the front yard or something.
Maybe that's the one Kyle's talking about.
Very possibly. It's in Whitehall.
I mean, I'm all for trying new places, like fuck it. Just throw some 98 tournaments randomly, throw them in there.
Yeah,
Even if only 30 people show up, who gives a fuck? We're spreading the sport.
that's it. Yeah, everyone can't be Winter Blast.
Yeah. Plus, if we can all support it, 98. Usually, when we all rally together to throw something, a lot of us will go to it, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, speaking of, talk to TJ, see if he wants his October thing to be a 98 event, or if he wants to do a different event. If he wants in on that action, if he wants in the league, in the Legion.
I was talking to him today. He's down.
Excellent. What did he say? Did he want his October event to be one, or is he going to do a different one? Did he mention that at all?
I told him about doing like a 98 Maryland state championship or whatever.
Hey, there we go.
Down for it.
Speak up, TJ. You're still here. Still in the chat. Or he was.
I told him, dude, you can still do all your own tournaments. You can still, like being in the 98 league or under our umbrella or whatever does not limit you like some fucking weird leagues do.
Hey, man. Nice to have you help us with ours.
Or Fatty says, I am down for whatever you guys need.
Huge, man. Next, I know we could use help up here with ours when we do ours. So
Yeah, because we got to set up our own team of guys for doing like
yes,
commentary, fucking brackets, fucking.
refs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll definitely come up and do 98 in Boston, dude. That's my city, man. We got to set up our own team of guys for doing like.
Oopsie daisy.
Whoa. But yeah, dude, that next meeting, let's fucking talk to Zach, because Zach's the one that's hard to David Marr with here's some support, fellas. 98. Fuck
I
that.
can always get hold of Zach.
Hey, David Marr, thank you, buddy. You are a true gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, huge, man. Thank you.
People don't realize like how much those little super chats help us with stuff. You know what I mean? 98% has bills. Like that
98 Forearm Tightness Guild, FTG.
tightness. Tightness.
Forearm Tournament Guild.
Oh.
David dropped.
FTG Tournament Group.
I gotta take like an hour and like really focus on looking up like something like a cool name.
We can work off FTG and do something Tournament Guild.
Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
what DJ was saying that earlier. Like make the FTG stand for something different.
Something Tournament Guild. There we go. What's the F? Fucking Tournament Guild.
Fucking flexing.
Forearm Titan Guild. There we go.
98 Federation Tournament Guild.
Well, it has a certain air of redundancy to it.
98.
Foreskin Titan Guild.
David Marr with another one. Holy moly, another $20 super chat. Just a few more support bucks. Hashtag ropey.
Shubich
Thank
said
you.
Fat Trolls
Fight
Guild.
that guy events.
Thank you, David Marr. Very generous, and we appreciate it a great deal, buddy.
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you.
Fat Trolls Guild. Fight that guy.
Fight that guy. Instead of fuck that guy, fuck the guy.
Or if we want to go, if we want to go, high class, it would be fornicate the guy.
Let's fornicate the guy.
We could spread out their social media and follow that guy.
Depending on the age of the guy, Tim Lewis might sponsor, or he might want to be in the league. We got to plan a seminar too.
That'd be good.
That would be clutch for us, because if we're ever going to get ahead, we need to start thinking of things that will, bring in some funds so we can make Winter Blast and other tournaments bigger and better. Now that I have to buy new speakers and a plethora of other things.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do know Andrew Hiller said he's got sound system, so
Yeah.
maybe do his place first.
Either way, we got to do something in like 2 months. So
yeah, we're ready either way. We could probably do my spot. We could probably do his. I think he was thinking July was when he was thinking of his. Just to throw that out there. But,
Blair?
yeah.
I did ask Zach if he was going to do his tournament this year, and he said yes, once it warms up. A small one. That was last year was in May 14th last year.
So we could do his first if we want to.
That is a fairly small one there. Which says just nitro at the seminar.
Huh.
Thank you, Shubich. Shubich, got to practice in the morning, or no, that's there's in the afternoon.
Well, like I
We
said, it
definitely have to throw one in July.
it doesn't matter where we do it. We just got to make sure we throw one like every 2 fucking months.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's 3 spots we got lined up that have solid venues, teams of people to throw to get it going.
well, like
Or
I said,
at least part of the team locally, everywhere we're at.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Talk to the owner about everything.
Yeah.
And see if that works.
Yeah, we're pretty much good to go, all except for the sponsorship. I'll mention that next time I'm in there.
Yeah, talk to him about it a little bit. Because that will alleviate a lot. Because I mean, otherwise we gotta raise enough money to get trophies, or we're not gonna
Right.
have them. You know?
Yeah, let him know that's what we need help with. Really, it's the awards. So he might even be able to provide awards without,
Yeah.
necessarily asking for money. We'll just say, can you provide some rewards for us, And if he
Well-
just wants to give us money for it, and that's easier for him, then cool.
I mean,
Well-
that's probably the easiest because the trophies are gonna be more than $500 anyway.
Right.
So,
Then maybe he'll just want to, hey, we might get lucky, put the
well, here's
take their ball.
another problem too, is if it's smaller tournaments, we might not be able to do as many weight classes as we normally do, or as many, like maybe we won't do semi-pro. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I don't think that'll depend on turnout. You know what I mean? If you have 3 people in the class, you're going to get moved. You're going to get bumped down into amateur semi-pro or up into semi-pro, depending on.
I'm just thinking small tournaments. Like, let's just say only 40 people show up.
Right.
If we have all the fucking ones that we normally have, that's like $1,500 worth of trophies.
Now we let them know you get the semi-pros can choose amateur or pro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I think we can get some more generic stuff that's going to work across all the tournaments. We don't need.
I think too, like semi-pro is really geared for the big tournaments.
100%. Yeah, you
Small
need the
ones
numbers for semi-pro to
Don't
work.
really- You don't
So
really
you can
need
just
that.
call it amateur semi-pro. Call that one class, just
Yeah.
combining amateur and semi-pro.
Well, I'm just hoping Maine has a good turnout tomorrow, because I'll tell you, if you noticed, they have a shitload of classes.
Yeah.
They have quite a few weight classes and different like pro, semi-pro, the whole works.
Hopefully, they got the numbers to support it.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. There's very little that's up that far. About the farthest north they usually get the tournaments is, Mass states. Well, the New England's is usually around Boston. But so we'll get a nice turnout.
Oh, anyway.
Cool. Yeah, we'll keep up with it. And
Yeah, let me know if you can talk to Zach and find out if there's a good night, maybe even this weekend, like Saturday night or something. I don't know.
yeah, I'll hit him up. I was talking to him earlier. He's on the way home from work. That's the thing. He gets off work late, so he's like kind of a time he could get on. But I know internet's weird for him too. I don't know if he can get on from home or not. But
Or we just come up with the thing and we run it by him when we have like notes,
yeah, and I think he's gonna be pretty open to whatever. But date wise is what we got to figure out. The thing is with work for him, he needs some time to get off work. So
Yeah.
he might have to let us know when he's available for his.
Yeah. Well, that's what he'll have to do. In the meantime,
Exactly.
we have plenty of spots. I mean, we could even do some at places we've already been. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it depends on who he's on up there for service, because I had a decent signal in front of his place on Sunday when I left.
Anyway, I'm gonna fall asleep. So
All right.
let's say goodbye to our friends. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for
Bye, YouTube. It's been real.
thanks for watching Colin Eat Steak and the rest of us not have anything to talk about for hours.
Yeah, it was a rough one, guys. I ain't gonna lie. We've been a lot more fun on here. That was not very.
I was just so tired, dude. I lost so much sleep because of Beverly last night. I was fucking sick.
You see,
So
I'm coming off a cold. I'm brain dead myself, man. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a good night to brainstorm for me either. I'm feeling a little foggy.
yeah, we definitely gotta brainstorm the name. Like we need the name so we can come up with like a logo and all that shit
Yeah.
and launch this shit. Oh yeah, sorry, TJ. I mean, not goodbye. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy ourselves.
And fuck all you guys in chat too.
Yep. Fuck everybody.
Fuck you.
Fuck everybody. Oh, David Mark said he'll try to come on next week. Yes, because last time was a failed attempt. But we would love to have you on to say hello. Fuck that guy.
Great, Dave. Hope you come on, man.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
No, fuck all you guys.
And that's it. We're out.
Okay, this live stream ended.